Sometimes people would still do non-optimal combos to show their creativity after a TAC, and I really respect that. I didn't play Doom, but I had a secondary team with Trish, so I learned the Trish Infinite, and everyone's like, "Oh, it's so fancy." I'm like, I'm doing the easy one. It's just something you haven't seen.
Fair point. Game 1 on the PS2. Fanfu, the 4 seed, seeded very highly today. High expectations for him, certainly. He's going to be facing Wumbo's Mii Sword Fighter.
Gotcha. We saw him in Cruise. He is a terror.
He is.
He was putting in quite a lot of work in his crew. And as you'll see, Chakram is insane. What Mii Sword Fighter lacks in movement and just, you know, base stats, he makes up for in projectiles that are obnoxious and cover a bunch of different spaces.
I think Fanfu has to be familiar with a matchup at least at this point. I know he's played with Moniker quite a few times, but that being said, Wumbo's
Moniker
playstyle
doesn't show up to stuff. I don't know about that.
A while ago, but that being said, playstyle, especially from me to me, can vary among sword fighters.
They'll definitely use a lot of the tornado. I believe Chakram is a must because that move is incredible. As you can see, it's just a way to rack up damage, and yep. Looks for an air dodge and gets it. He gets more confirms the further away tornado hits, but like a close tornado is more of a mix-up. And he's got good throws.
Up air though, but gets the berry and not able to mash out of that in time. That's going to be an F smash.
Yeah, Fanfu's got good roller usage. Doesn't cheese for it too hard, but when he gets it, he gets it. And it just being an Inkling who's pretty good at oh, hello. Goes for the Rar Nair Bear.
Ooh, wow, catches him at the ledge with a down smash too.
So that third up B is really unsafe on shield, but it's got a really good hitbox. Apparently down smash just that ink disjoint. Let's go. I can't deal with it. I gotta shield it.
I mean, I just approach it from below and get 2-framed anyway. So
well, they'll either go from the side or go to ledge. Like going from the side is just to make you respect it, and then they go to ledge.
One of the two, perhaps.
Yeah. Is that really the noise he makes?
Well, I know that you can pick from certain voices, but
and yeah, you can do a bunch of different angles of that to ledge.
It's around the down smash though, and that's going to be an inked up rapid jab.
It looked like Wumbo was trying to confirm the falling fair into the smash. It seems like that should be a thing. It just didn't happen there. Whoo! Yep. Retreating side B, he might have been able to get something that killed, but go in the lowest risk possible, which I don't mind it. I don't mind it at all. You will need to take the stock at some point, though.
There we go. Air dodges out of that one, although he is going to be able to make it back with Inkling's superior recovery. That's
what I was saying. Close tornado is a lot harder to get true confirms off of, but you still get pretty nice 50-50s.
Gets another berry, and he's not going to mash out of that one.
And he gets a little bit of a charge, which was enough to do it with the rage to take the first game.
Interesting. Sub 100%. You don't see Inkling killing that much with an up smash, but in that particular scenario, he had him buried, had a bit of a time to go with the charge, recognized that Wumbo wasn't as much of a skilled masher from the earlier berries.
Yeah, charge and rage.
There you go.
That's how you do. And also, like, you'll see some Inklings have a few more frames to do that, because sometimes it's better to jump air dodge, sometimes it's better to stop on the ground.
Yes.
I think it depends on the distance you've started at. I don't know that for sure. We can get some fact checkers.
I mean, that is a factor you have to take into
consideration. I bet the whole Inkling Discord's in the chat. Let's go. Give us the deets.
There you go. Going to be moving on to Town and City for Game 2. I know this is a stage that often gets counterpicked to against Inkling players, just because of its, you know, it's not the obvious battlefield or whatever that Inkling players would just dream of going to, but
it's got a high... I pick Battlefield against Inkling. It's got a high top blast zone. It's FD for enough of the time, and they've got a lot... Inkling has a lot of space to move, and it's FD enough of the time, but also Booyah is so much less of a threat because of these high blast zones.
All important considerations. Doesn't get the second hit of the up smash, although once again into the secondary, the F smash will take him off.
See, a big part of the Inkling meta is if they have good Booyahs, you have to be scared to grab, which means you won't shield as much. And if you don't shield as much, that's when rollers actually hit. And that's kind of the 50-50 that makes Inkling do early kills.
Right. Also worth considering that the ceiling is a bit different on this stage than a few others, so
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The
windows
ceiling
will be very narrow.
The ceiling making Booyah worse means that they can shield more and fear roller less. Except Wumbo got hit by a whole bunch of rollers, so like, counterpick not coming in clutch yet.
Yeah, almost just a case of pick your poison there. Fanfu is such an expert at capitalizing onto some of these options. This time the roller not going to connect and gets caught in the tornado just out of the range of the up air.
Something I've seen Fanfu's very good at is the roller tech chase, and that's what he was trying to go for there. Wumbo just got out. Sometimes it happens.
Had enough invincibility to get around that tornado.
Ooh.
And catches him as he tries to go. Oh,
That didn't save him.
Well, I was going to say had to be very careful about not getting him with the initial hitbox, but wasn't going to make it back anyway. Wumbo is down to his final saw.
You saw him delay it a little bit so that when he hit Wumbo, if he hit Wumbo, he would go lower. I don't know if that was intentional or just him setting up his angle, but it totally worked out.
Well, I don't know if he was just too low as far as he was just under the stage, but that being said, going to be the first stock after that reflex.
He can angle it any diagonal. As long as he's got the distance, he can do it.
Back air into the rapid jab too.
He takes extra damage, and gotta watch out for roller here. He's not nearly at Booyah %, so he can play kind of shield heavy.
Negative airs, and these mistechs are just a killer.
If he teched, he would have gotten buried by the roller. Mistech actually saved his life.
I think if he tech rolled in, it might have been safe. But
yeah, tech roll in is... Everything is better than neutral tech against Inkling.
Yes.
But yeah, Fanfu is very... He's known for tech chases. And if you neutral tech that tech chase, you will get buried.
You're absolutely
If you don't,
right.
you'll get hit, which is, I mean, better.
Yeah, without a direction, that would have been the end of the game. But that being said, Wumbo is still alive here. His game is still on life support a little bit, having been down a stock for much of this game too. But that being said...
Oh, that fair was too close.
There you go. Up smash out of shield. Wumbo, a valiant effort, but unable to take down Fanfu. He's going to be moving on. The 4 seed advances and one step closer to that top 8.
Yep. Continues and winners. And look at that dainty clap from Monkey Sans Me Swordsman.
There we go. And I saw Panda and Jabes a moment ago. I know they've been scheduled to play. I'm not sure if they're on stream or...
Oh, look at everyone.
Someone else. Look at the crowd we have going on
I
here.
see I was about to say, I see a lot of people from U Chicago. And is it Northwestern on the other side or no? No. UIC. Oh, goodness.
Well, U Chicago's awaiting the winner of that, I believe.
So yeah, this is the end of Cruise. We are immediately moving on to Cruise Finals. People are assembling. Northwestern's also assembling as kind of a red herring, but...
I don't know if actually... Hold on. I'm not quite sure if we should have 2 NU commentators for an NU
It's
group.
completely unbiased. Neither of these schools are our school. UIC crew is assembling.
I mean, I'm scheduled to do top 8, so I might just want to break anyway, but...
What's up?
I might just... I'm scheduled to do top 8, so I might just want to break it.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna stop fairly soon because I don't know when friendlies are opening up, but I want to play some video games before I leave. Gotta play my plot.
Oh! Chicago again?
U Chicago UIC, the finals of Cruise.
Oh!
Heist. Oh, it's double elim?
I heard, yeah.
Okay.
Cruise or double elimination?
I guess I can't.
Huh. That takes forever. Double elim crews are big, yo.
I mean, we're serious here.
I mean, technically, they only take 2 setups.
That's true.
Yeah, actually, they might even go to their schedule of my phone's off. It's an off phone. I can't see the time here.
Phone, indeed. It is 3:38, so we're still decently on schedule here.
There is a non-zero chance that the scheduled top 8 at 4:30 might actually happen. Wowzers.
Whoever heard of that?
Yeah. I mean, I was asking Heist if I should stay in because I was seated around that area and like, because it would feel really cheesy if I was like, if I got top 8 and then immediately DQ'd myself to leave, or if I beat a Northwestern teammate and then immediately DQ'd myself, I would feel awful about that, so I just didn't enter.
No, that's fair. That's a consideration that you have to take into it.
Yeah. And we've been planning this D&D thing for 8 months. I gotta do it.
Interesting. I know Panda's still in his winners round 1, so might just be... That might hold up the bracket a little bit if we have this crew battle going on right now.
They just... Yeah, they're actually looking for Funk. I don't know if they're going to start Panda, so...
I think Chicago, if it goes anywhere well as near as the first game, the first crew battle, I think they...
Well, I mean, remember UIC held the previous record before Hugh? Like, literally, all the records have been set. All of the dominating sets we've seen on stream have been UIC and Chicago. They've both got them.
Yeah, you do need that wall in a crew battle format.
Yeah. These have been, like... We've seen in the streamed matches that these two schools have been incredibly dominant, so, like... No guarantees. No guaranteed victories anywhere in here.
Certainly not. In neck and neck between the two of them.
I don't know the depth. I actually don't know the depth of UIC's roster, so I don't know if Panda, how big the second best threat is to Panda and the third best and the fourth best.
I think Rios is here. I don't know if he's UIC.
I think Rios is in the crew.
Let's go.
Is he the Mega Man?
No, I don't think so.
I know there's a Mega Man, a Link, a Villager. I've run out.
There's two villagers here today?
No,
Oh,
Panda,
well, yeah.
Panda is the villager.
I can say
There are very few other villagers around.
in general, UIC's lineup. Okay. Yes, it is Rios. Boo is listed, but I don't know if he's here today.
I really want to play Boo in friendlies, so I'm hoping he's here.
I don't know why I find it so amusing that the roster has a player called Boo and a player called Yay. It just runs the gamut of emotion.
Yay and Boo. I've seen some interesting matchups. Actually, no, wait, that one's not safe for work. It's a combination of words that, while very innocent by themselves. I've also seen Blue fighting Blue.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
I've seen Blue fighting Trainer Red, which I thought was...
Ooh.
It's a color war at that point.
I think every scene has a Blue.
I'm trying to refute that, but you raise a very
I
good
think
point.
every scene has a Blue, a Levi,
a Shadow something.
maybe a Kuro. I know there's one in Chicago and one in Japan. Japan's is a top ZSS. Slept on because there's still also Shiki, Choco, Yamanyon. Like,
Yes.
that is a nation flooded with ZSSs. Okay. Two players I don't know that well.
I mean, I know among, common Japanese thought, ZSS is among the best in the game.
It's because there's like, I listed, what, 4? I think there's like 6 CSSs and all of them are tearing up their respective regions. So, yikes. That's why they think CSS is so good, because she's got reps.
It's just been the terror of Kanto so far.
Yep. I'm a weirdo. I'm a Yamanyon fan.
Are you? Oh, interesting.
Yeah. He plays real flowcharty, and as a person who doesn't like thinking, I like that. I hate thought.
I'm trying to restrict myself from making a Yoshi main joke here, but do you just welcome that?
Huh?
Do you just welcome those?
Oh, I enjoy it.
Do you lean straight into
You're
it?
not playing a brain dead character? Why did you choose that voluntarily? Come on. Large phone case. And characters, we got Falcon and Pit. Oh,
Okay.
yo. Okay, so very early on, I wanted to be a Pit secondary. I think this character is slept on, but still very unexciting.
It certainly is. I think a lot of people just get it bowed down with the...
Yo! We're not doing the 3-2-1, we're just going straight into it. Pit immediately does the call out on the fall through platform with the arrow. I love that.
There you go. I think a lot of people just disparage this character for being quote-unquote too, too fair, too honest, but that doesn't mean this character doesn't have the sauce. I question the decision to go for normal Pit over dark Pit, especially on Battlefield, but...
I believe this character is fair and honest until you are Bowser trying to recover.
That's... point well taken.
I experienced that.
Almost got the knee off of that landing aerial.
Yeah. Landing near knee is definitely a thing. And, like, when it misses, I'm so happy. Yeah, H-Moo's just doing the stomp at ledge. It goes below ledge, so if you get the 2-frame, yay. And you're still ready to ledge trap.
Backwards.
Falcon and K. Rool are the characters who just, like, always go for that. It's a good move.
Goes off stage. We've seen H moves go for it.
Stomp at ledge.
Down air, and that loud cheer you hear behind us. UChicago, of course, with the home field advantage.
Yeah, this being UChicago.
Yes.
Yeah, he still hasn't taken nary a hit on this new stock, so we can see some pit coming. And pit, on fast followers, you do get a lot out of air-to-air nair. You get more out of it than normal, like, nair fair dash attack. It's really sick looking.
Retreating fair is also quite good as well.
Yeah, short hop, delay a little bit fair, still auto cancels. So between that and down tilt, you keep a tight wall. And those are the two really cool things about pit, I think.
A necessary tech from H moves there. The F there almost getting him up. Goes high with the Falcon dive.
And another cool thing about pit, nair always pushes forward, so super active. You can just hit recoveries with it. Falcon being one of them, so that might come up.
Yes. After that SD, though, UIC finally on the board.
Hello.
Went real high with a Falcon dive.
I mean, that's exciting, but also it didn't take the stock. People are popping off maybe a little bit too hard. They tell me no. Oh, fair. Into a jump read. Oh. Yep, and H moves went high, avoided the very scary situation. As you can see, pit can kill at 0 against, well, bad recoveries. That's kind of one of the pit niches.
Right on the other side, that rapid jab in the wrong direction, and B reverses that Falcon dive.
So H moves loves this up B. It's kind of fun to watch.
It is, and it's a great way to get your opponent from just that shield habit that so many people develop against a character that can combo you at mid or side.
Oh! And the second, and both stocks so far being taken with a weak dare. Arrows. And H moves has recovered high the last 3 times. He's getting away with it, but not forever. Not forever at all. And this is a combo starter. A single up air, and the pop-off is legendary.
Landing back air, though, into the gentleman.
What a gentleman.
Turns back and not quite going to get the up smash, but the dash attack to punish that.
All right, 64 combos. I remember the beginning of Ultimate, people were like, wow, Falcon's like 64 with these combos, and people just weren't air dodging.
I mean, he can play a lot more vertically in this game in general than Force mechanics would allow for, but that being said...
Low recovery, keeping safe, and the fair absolutely does it.
Although that fair from Ye, ironically enough, giving UIC something to cheer about.
And Ye's not out of this yet. As we saw, she almost killed at 0. Like, she could very easily kill at 0 again. And here's where it starts. Yes, and the jump catch!
Another nair.
And can he hit the up B? Oh, yep. And that's it.
Wow, what
Don't sleep
reversal.
on pit.
That stock going to be eviscerated at 43%. Just had no real estate to work with.
I'm telling you, Pit having a bunch of jumps, good movement, and a nair that hits them out all the time can lead to really easy edge guards against bad recoveries. And Falcon's on that list.
Pit is a character who's honest until he's suddenly not. And
yeah. The other thing that's
there.
pretty cool is against low movement speed characters. As you see, these are all like, you have to abuse a bad part of another character, which is kind of like Pit's definition of being honest, but like low fair auto cancels and down tilt. Some characters absolutely cannot get in on that, and it's crazy.
No, they can, if you have no movement options to get around, if you're off stage, which significantly eliminates your options unless you want to go for side special, then that just becomes so much more difficult to deal with.
Yeah, and then Dark Pit side special. I think there are 3 potentially dishonest things about Pit, which is the wall, the offstage gimps, and side B at ledge on Smash.
That was normal Pit, not Dark Pit.
Yes.
So.
The third dishonest thing is not available to normal Pit, which is side B on ledge at Smashville.
Although the angle might be slightly more favorable on Battlefield just with a higher ceiling, but...
So, again, I actually think Pit Yoshi is like slight Yoshi favor, but not almost even. If you are a Pit optimist, it's even.
Mm-hmm.
If you're a Yoshi optimist, it's a body bag, but I think that's short-sighted. Pit has a sword, and Yoshi does not like swords. Pit has a good wall with fair, down tilt, and nair, and Yoshi dislikes that.
One thing that might play into Yoshi's favor, particularly in this matchup against a character that loves to edgeguard, is Yoshi's airspeed.
Oh, another thing is Yoshi recovers fine against Pit. It's neutral that's actually kind of tricky. But if Riff goes super aggro, he's going to get hits, and Yoshi's advantage state against Pit is strong. So, mainly because the jump doesn't go anywhere. Like, if Pit tries to jump out of stuff, I might still hit you. And Riff going pink Yoshi, I'd like to say in reference to me, but in reference to breast cancer awareness.
Yes.
Oh, he gets the 2-hit spare. Doesn't go into the F tilt. Goes into the nair trying to push her off stage. Less damage, more positioning.
Approaches with a fair and the nair, excuse me, the dash attack not going to lead into anything, and so much end lag to contend with.
Nair sets up tech chases. You can either commit to the tech chase right away or try to go for the jab lock. He looked for the jab lock first.
Oh, wanted to go for the down air.
Yeah, Armored Fru managed to air dodge back to ledge. That was scary. But like, yeah, he's doing it. Yep, that's Battlefield. Battlefield's doing its thing. And can Riff take this stock without losing one? It's getting scary.
Catches with the egg, though. That one hop.
Yep. Wow, people are going insane. Riff lip nodding. Yeah, I took a stock.
Did that. I love the IRL peace sign that came out from his well, just to match the victory screen.
So yeah, Ye went 3 stocks and nearly 4. That fantastic showing for Pit.
Certainly, and this is a character that all too often just gets slept on, ignored. But
yeah, as someone who wanted to secondary Pit for a long time, I want more respect for the character.
Certainly.
And we've got some like unusual picks from the UIC roster. Like, Link is not especially... Link was super common when Salem got, like, second with him at a regional or something, and everyone's like, Link's top 5, and then, like, reality set in. Right. And, like, Link's pretty good. So, I don't know. He just, like, dipped in popularity. I'm happy to see him.
I don't know how many prominent American Link players there are. I know
Riff, why are you not pink anymore? Riff with a shrug. He's a man of mystery.
There we go.
Oh, I actually love this matchup. I know people say Sword bad for... I feel this matchup is just really fun.
It looks like it. It's something where you can't just drift in and out, and you get rewarded for playing like a Yoshi should. Wanted to go for the fair, though, and that's a 0 to death from Rifflip, only 40 or so seconds into the match.
Nair on the platform into the falling fair. You can't poke your head above that ledge. It's terrifying.
What a string from Rifflip, already capitalizing this, and that momentum is going to be tidal waving into his favor.
And yeah, now 12 to 11 stocks. U Chicago is officially reversed.
Ooh.
Yep. Back air tries to extend advantage with the Rising Egg. Rising Egg is super good for advantage.
Goes above the spinning attack and drifted past the ledge.
And an SD into pop off, bad form, but this is Cruise. There is
no rules here.
All is fair in Love, War, and Cruise. There's a bomb there. And the bomb mind games are hilarious. You can hold on to the bomb and use a lot of B moves with Yoshi, and suddenly you've got weird neutral.
But right
or you can throw it up and just play without the bomb for a while, and he can either blow it up or like... But he's an end lag when he blows it up. There's so many mind games in this matchup. I find it, like, might be my favorite to play.
Right as that shield was dwindling throughout the spinning attack and finally managed to evaporate one stock from Red Flip.
Oh. I could have sworn that was 2 uppers. Poof got out at just the right moment.
The F-tilt to get him back off stage, returns back at the whim of his opponent.
Yump. Fair is such a threat from Yoshi that Yoshi gets a lot more egg lays than you'd think for such a slow command grab. Yep. It doesn't kill just yet, but... And Rifflip has taken his 6th stock against the record holder Poof, who... Poof? What was it?
Well, that was his 4th stock, but...
Yeah, but
fourth stock taken,
against the record holder before Hugh, who took 8 stocks. So obviously he is no slouch, and yet Rifflip has taken a bunch of extra stocks on him.
Yeah, mitigates the damage, only half the amount of stocks taken, and already into this, just rolling through, still with 3 people in the hole, but now UIC's ace being forced to throw it out a bit early. It is Panda Bear.
Here's the thing. Panda has a very good record against me, but I am the worst against Villager in the world. I think Riff is better at this matchup than I am.
I think so.
Oh, and he's going Pink Yoshi. Thank you very much. I have a little bias now.
I hope these streams are picking up on the microphone. Jeez.
If he actually wins this set, I can imagine that I won a set against Panda Bear.
I mean, put him in his shoes. Riff going back to the Pink Yoshi as well.
He's very aware. So aware. Oh, boy. Wait, there's no timer. How can he time him out?
Rapid jab near the Lloyd Rocket, not perhaps the smartest move.
Yeah, this is the percent where fair stops being unsafe on hit. So, he actually gets, at this percent, he actually gets fair F tilt. So, yeah, he can do any aerial he wants. Oh, that was a fantastic tech. He would have gotten 2 more. If you tech on platforms, it might stop Yoshi from going ham. I like that read. Wouldn't have killed, but make a statement. Oh, he got stuck in the end lag. He could have... He fast fell, and then he didn't auto-cancel, but if he auto-canceled, he would have had, like, up smash, up air, up tilt. Damn.
Oh, he read the roll in, and with the F smash, that bowling ball going to send him right to the bottom.
And what a tech read. Yeah. Oh, no! He got hit by the super-duper weak hit of Tree. I didn't know that hit existed.
Right to that side blast zone. You could see he was trying to DI towards the corner. Although he gets rid of that with an air, there's been...
And Rifflip has taken yet another stock, putting in a lot of work. Yum.
And even if Rifflip is unable to just take the game, if I can get another stock as Rifflip, knowing that I have 3 more in the back, I'd consider this a victory for sure.
I mean, he's already pulled his weight, but let's see if he can pull even more weight. Yoshi's pretty strong. He had Baby Mario on his back like a whole game. Space and Rifflip has entered bear mode. Bear mode is a nice mode. I mean, right now it leads to forward tilt. It's... Yeah.
Conserve that. Had to go for the second air dodge.
Okay, if he air dodged diagonally, he would have been hit by the first bowling ball. That air dodge up was genius.
And once again, Panda Bear had the roll read, just was a bit too far inward.
Oh, he wanted to B reverse it, but then didn't. And that is... He didn't have the plus frames.
Oh.
Ah! No.
That time, though, the air dodging was the only option he could go for, and immediately waiting with the turnips.
So you actually saw Riff went for something cheeky there? We all do it. You hit the nair, and like, it's a weak nair or whatever, but it's not a nair that's even remotely plus. If they press a button, they're going to hit you, but you're just hoping they're confused, and then you land with up air and get 3 up airs.
Okay.
It's not really a combo, but it's a move that puts you next to them and in the position for up air. It's so cheeky, and if they press a button, we will get hit, but like... If they're shook, we're having fun.
So this time, Chicago's MVP from last round, Hugh, is coming out. He's going to be moving back to the Pokemon trainer.
The 11 stock holder himself.
Although, to be fair, who knows how many more stocks Panda Bear would have rampaged through if there just weren't any more to be taken.
Panda Bear does have Ned experience, but this is a very different Pokemon trainer.
Just going to ride that Lloyd Rocket all the way to the right.
Tour guide to the underworld. Shoutouts to Yu-Gi-Oh!
2, 1, go!
I love the round start dash attack, but Hugh was ready for it with a parry.
Austin and that's coming.
Ooh. Trying to get these windows on Panda's ledge stalls, but he doesn't quite have it.
And I know Panda likes to go for wall hop fair, especially against smaller characters, so as long as Squirtle's out, that might be the option if he has him at ledge.
Huh. Pushing him off platform made him unsafe? Interesting, Nair. Very interesting. And tries to Nair at ledge, doesn't quite get it. Panda crossed up too hard. Could have gotten a bear, but he didn't realize.
Jumps from ledge this time, up air to cover himself as he returns, but these 4
fair,
airs...
Fair. Every hit counts. When you're a stock up in a crew like this, absolutely.
And tree at the ledge.
Yep. Well-timed roll. And this is a character Panda has a lot of experience against. But Ivysaur still has big buttons and early kills. Yeah, Solar Beam. I love PM Ivysaur. God. Now I'm just sighing, guys. Thanks.
No. But there we go. The down air from you. Finally getting rid of that first stock.
That wasn't a 2-frame down air. That wasn't like, that was a hard read on when Panda would let go of ledge.
Yeah, that was a sweet spot. And we saw that sweet spot get nerfed in a recent patch, but...
Or I think the sweet spot got smaller and the sour spot got weaker, but the sweet spot still hits like a truck.
Yes.
And the whole move is still the same size. It's just more sour spot.
It's a lot harder to aim, but managed to find it.
And this is Charizard. This is Hugh's bread and butter, and it's a way to take more percent without being at kill percent himself.
Up tilt.
And 3 stocks to 1. This is doable. This is dwobble. And his parries on Slingshot are on point.
RC returns, but the up air through the platform.
Again, things are unsafe on hit early. That's just how this game do. Oh, it's so active. It's still so active. Tree counterplay. We've got it. He has those.
The technology. I don't know if Panda was trying to go for one of those pocketed Razor Leafs to set up into something, but certainly wouldn't put it past him.
Yeah. One of the cool things about Pocket is you can use projectiles as tech chases when the actual characters who own them couldn't.
Yes.
Like, you can tech chase with Leaf into whatever you want, whereas Ivysaur has the end lag of Leaf. Like, in neutral.
Zard gonna come out, though, this time a bit earlier, only at 70%.
Bing, bing.
He wanted to go for the back air.
Ooh, weak turnip, strong turnip. That's the luck of a villager main.
You're whiffing that up smash, going to be met with a back throw, and all of a sudden, Hugh has to play a lot more careful. Has Panda up to high percent, but does not want to get hasty. If you can get this... There you go. An immediate pop-off from the Chicago crowd, but a very calm-looking Hugh as he carefully secures out that stop.
I think the colleges did all the commentating for us right there.
I mean, I'm sure that picked up. You could hear the excitement in the room.
I'm not too familiar with the pickup pattern of my mic, but yeah, they heard that.
I mean,
Absolutely.
You could see it. You could see the player cams were just making that visible. Panda, you know, still managed to take, I think, what was that, 3 or 4 stocks, but... So did his work on paper, but if this is your best player and, you know, he's unable to just bulldoze through some stocks?
Taking 3 stocks from their highest from their highest placed valued crew member, like, that's more than 3 stocks, technically.
That's a victory. That's a complete victory.
Crews are an animal. An animal I'm bad at, but an interesting animal. The Boo tag.
Indeed. I know Boo is an Olimar player, so interesting to see how
I don't
Olimar.
believe that's Boo.
Oh, is that not... Oh.
I'm terrible with faces, but...
I don't... I just looked at the tag. I didn't even bother to look at the face cam. You're probably correct.
Because of this, I'm going to be calling him Boo a few times, and it's going to make me sound so dumb.
It's going to put both of us off, believe me.
Yeah. I know who Boo... That's not Boo. I know what Boo looks like.
No, that is definitely...
That's not Boo.
Alright, this is the Mega Man you were talking about.
I don't know much about Mega Man Trainer, but Mega Man's an incredibly good character with, like, a pretty even matchup spread. So, Chicago 2 stocks ahead. With all of the cheering, it's still 2 stocks. Like, this is dwobble.
2, 1, go!
Hugh is going to start off with Squirtle in this particular matchup. There's not too much he can do. Landing fair is pretty much the only thing that consistently hits a Squirtle that isn't one of your specials.
Oh, immediately trying to push into the space with the withdraw. Thank you. What is the... It is
withdraw, yes.
Yeah. The shell move. Yep, that is super... It's less Hello. Letting go of Leaf Shield right on someone's shield, crazy unsafe. If they jump right before shooting it, it's actually less unsafe somehow. Weird character.
Oh, the platform coming in to save him. I think he could have made it back with the air dodge. But
here's actually... Oh, what? Oh, no.
Messed up the lock.
And he was ready to tech it that time. That's cool.
I mean,
He's learned his lesson. Tech the squirt.
Yes, if you're going to be given a second lease on life, as he was just there, you're going to have to make the most of it.
So, I actually know something about how this stage works. I'm going to try and predict when the platforms come next time.
Ooh,
if the game goes that long.
I think you've seen the Twitter post as well, haven't you?
Yeah, I have.
As soon as the background, excuse me, stops moving, and
wait, we're going to see it now. So, you see the background doing its thing? When it stops doing its thing, there's like 4 or 5 seconds, and then the platforms come in.
Round and round. And
ready?
And
platforms.
There it is.
Knowledge.
Magic. You're psychic.
I didn't until like a week ago. Yeah, tweet. What was that? Season zone? I don't know. I know I follow them is all. Hello, back air.
There you go.
And, okay, the cheeky rush stuff on the start of stocks. Sometimes you just delete stocks that way. I think everyone's caught wise to it because Mega Man's in Smash 4 did it too.
Probably. One thing I haven't seen from this particular Mega Man is going for a bunch of Z-drop stuff. You saw, well,
A Z-drop out of shield is incredible, but right now he's... Like, it's his choice whether he wants to use it as a SD. If he uses it as a projectile, it's obviously not in his hand, so he has to play a little bit more reserved when he's trying to go for the Z-drop. So it's really a choice thing.
There's some dirty up-tilt follow-ups that you can go for off of it, but the utility against smaller characters, especially when it's evasive as Squirtle.
It's a frame 4 option behind you. Sometimes you are not in the position for it. You have to, like, fiend for that shield. But, like, it's up to the Mega Man.
On top of the platform, the Crash Bomber at the ledge.
Yeah, it hit Squirtle's shield and then just didn't. It can hit invincible people, and then, like, on Angel Platform Invincibility, you get to set the pace, which is really nice.
Yeah, it really latches on and just, it's pesky.
Yeah, it doesn't hit shield, but it hits invincibility. So, like, yeah, it's a good end of stock stall.
Between that and just placing down Rush on central stage to just burn some of the invincibility time, Mega Man can be quite good against invincible opponents, just waiting that invincibility out.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And we got double up air. That is an incredible amount of damage. People forget that this, like... Is that like... Hey! And Hugh manages to hold on. Possibly the MVP of every set so far?
You joke, but... I mean, he's been putting in work today.
I'm not joking. I think he might be the MVP of every single crew match he's been in.
Dropped on there, and this time he's inviting the cheers from his U-Chicago brethren.
Oh, he's cheesing. He loves this.
He's enjoying the moment.
He is the hero. And they're saying one more. They think they can get 3. Hugh thinks he can get another 3 stocks. We'll see if the opponent lets him. This is tough. This is a 4-stock lead at the moment.
3-stock lead.
3-stock, okay.
No, it is 4-stock lead.
Yeah,
yes.
It was 7-4 before the end of the graphic, but like... I'm getting hungry. I even commentate my stomach.
Hopefully the rumble doesn't translate.
I'm not an anime character. Audible stomach rumbles are not my deal. Not audible for the mic to pick up anyway.
So what did you think about that mid-percent combo?
Oh, blush. I can't even blush. I can't blush on command, at least. I swear I have it some... Can't think of it.
Yeah.
I cannot actually remember a moment in my life where I blushed.
I don't know if... I mean, it is involuntary when it happens, but I can't think of a moment where I've blushed.
Yeah, we're emotionless, stone cold killers.
I'm gonna be thinking about that for the rest of the set. Thanks.
Oh, we got Bowser. Now my loyalties are immediately switched. I love this character, and he's using my costume, which is the most common costume. So like, yeah. Oh, there we go. So, Bowser Pokemon Trainer, I don't know. I feel this is a bad matchup for Bowser, but also Bowser can just sometimes murder these little animals. So, Like, a single jump catch into fair... Like, if you read a jump off stage into a fair, that's it.
And if he catches Hugh before he makes the switch to Charizard, he can feasibly kill at around 70 with some normals, which is...
I like the SD tech, by the way, going into Squirtle there.
2, 1, go!
And Squirtle is a pretty good pick here. Squirtle has the movement advantage by far, and Bowser's kind of high commitment. But there is a point where you switch to Ivysaur to get the 2-frame. But neutral, Squirtle.
There we go. Goes for the up throw and meets
Kick.
the withdraw with the bear.
Yeah. Good call out on the withdraw.
What did the 2 feet say to the Ivysaur?
Not today. I don't know what the pun here is, so I'm just thinking of like movie quotes or something.
Well, I was going to... I had something prepared if there was a follow-up, but there wasn't, so let's just save it for later.
Knock, knock. Who's there? Bowser back air. Bowser back air who? That down tilt is really, like, deceptively good. Oh! And Hugh takes an immediate stock, only taking 31. Okay, and the T-Door chat from the crowd. I didn't realize T-Door got this far inland.
I didn't either, but there you have it.
Oh, and that's... Oh, that was an up air or something.
Back air, though, will send Bowser to 45.
And
gonna recover high.
Fun fact, if you don't have enough time to get like a big aerial off those 2-hit snares, you can get a side B. And it looks really cool, too.
I mean, the Whirling Fortress is...
Whirling Fortress is very safe, unsafe if you miss, so I'm scared to go for it.
That's the preventative tool, but...
No, I'm talking about comboing after Nair.
Oh, that's fair, yeah.
You can do it, but I wouldn't.
Forward air almost sending...
This is getting super scary, and the high recovery from Bowser has so much lag that he still gets the punish. He's got to save his jump and go to ledge. Or just hit him in the face. I would have gotten hit.
Flare Blades, though.
The armor coming in clutch!
There we go, but that's going to do it.
Yeah, that's it. Wow,
No.
really? I eat my
alive.
words. And now that's it. Still a JV2.
But Hugh absolutely...
Or technically a JV...
JV2, yeah.
No, wait. He was a stock ahead.
How does this work on crew battles?
JV1. That is a JV1.
That is a JV1.
Yeah.
The world... I hesitate to say world's first.
He is at 0 stocks with 0%. JV1.
Yes.
0 effective stocks. And Heist has yet again switched up his hat arrangement. Now there are no visible moms on the camera.
No mothers to be seen.
Heist is no longer maternal. He is cruel right now. And it is probably the Spice Climbers, which we have seen in every crew and single so far on stream.
Yeah, if you're in the room, by the way, and you don't have earplugs, just go get those from wherever you can, because UIC's on match point. And
the Spice Climbers are here, and what Heist really, really wants is not only to zig-a-zig but to take 2 stocks and really assert this dominance at the end. Now that's a joke.
Yeah.
2, 1, go!
Uma.
Down
Oh,
throw.
he's got some D6! Ah, he messed up the spike.
I was going to say, this place would have gotten raucous if we ended this with a 0 to death.
I have seen him land those in training mode. He just doesn't always get them in matches. Oh, and he's got those desynced Ice Breath into Ice Breath. That's so nasty.
There, and as he gets the Ice Breath in the wrong direction. Whirling Fortress, but he sends both of them to the left. That's key for Heist.
Ooh, Tech Chase with a little Glacier does nothing, but hey. Ooh. Okay. I see ya. This Bowser has won over my heart many times over. My name was called. I don't understand. Thank you.
Dash attack to get him on top of the platform. The up air only going to hit Nana.
But also hit Popo on shield to keep himself safe. Ooh, another high up B. Well, I've always slept on those, but like, he's timing it well. He's timing it very well.
They are menaces if you manage to get them through the platforms, too.
They never kill. They just keep you safe. And against someone with good ledge trapping like Ice Climbers, because this is dangerous. Oh.
He had a shield, though.
And he manages to hit Popo dropping shield. Nana, with a little bit of a delay, actually saved her buns.
Rage Bowser not to be underestimated, and with the back air,
and
signs of life.
This is... Oh, watch out for Nana.
22% off of the command grab.
Yep. And the trade at the up air.
Look at that.
And Chicago has defended their home turf in the crew battle. The pop-offs are real. UIC putting in work and taking out every other school. This is... I'm sad that Northwestern didn't really see the final two, but, you know.
Yeah,
sucks to suck.
As good as the Bowser
I really
looked
shouldn't say
there,
that about my own region, but...
Sad. As good as that Bowser looked there, it was just a matter of time before, especially just living until 163. Bowser with Rage, not something to be underestimated, but...
No, you get like, literally just... Fair causes techs at like, what, 20, 30? You get a tech chase with Dare with Rage on a tech out, like, it's done. You're done,
It's
son.
over.
Yeah.
It's a ticking time bomb.
Bowser's good. He's better than all of my characters, and yet I chose to play Yoshi Plant.
There you go.
I was playing Yoshi Bowser. I dropped Bowser for a significantly worse character. I'm so smart.
He's worse than both of my characters. I have winning matchups against him, and yet I still fear the hell out of him.
Yeah, no, he's that kind of character. Wolf, Young Link?
Yes.
That is debatable. Young Link Bowser is debatable.
It is not with these not with the fire arrows.
Results.
Do you want to look at results? Go to Japan. I mean, Leon's obviously very good, but I know Leon frequently loses to in-region Toon Links and Young Links.
Really? Well, Toon Link and Young Link are completely different characters. Don't.
Well, he struggles against the archetype.
Well, and that doesn't really mean that. I'm talking about their all of their matchups determine the character's viability.
Yeah, no, that's
it's hard.
something.
No, I didn't say that Bowser's better than Young Link. I'm not crazy, but I think it's debatable.
Speaking of Toon Link, we're going to see another Toon Link on stream in Jabes.
Oh, we got Jabes Panda. Hey.
The overall #1 seed against the 16 seed in Jabes.
Okay. Jabes at his peak is very, very hard to hit, let alone take stocks from. So we're going to have to see, is this like Super Saiyan 1 Jabes, Super Saiyan 2 Jabes, Super Saiyan 3 Jabes? He has levels.
There's certainly levels to be had to this. Indeed. I know the two of them were warming up against each other at the beginning of the day.
Oh, fun.
They were playing friendlies together, so...
That means they're both going to have some pretty interesting reads on each other.
They've translates.
Cycled the Yomi 2 or 3 times. Rock to paper to scissors. But the fighting game kind. Oh. And Toon Link immediately getting some damage, but it really doesn't matter until they get these big mid-percent combos that do stuff. Oh, up tilt, forward tilt? Like little things, but like optimizations that not everyone gets.
Off the parry as well.
That was the most bizarre boomerang angle I've ever seen. Bounced on a, looks like a 90-degree angle, went a non-90-degree angle for it, went up, boomeranged, bounced down. Okay.
Ledges are wacky things, aren't they?
Yeah, and Battlefield Ledge is one of the wackiest. You might have seen some clips of people get up attacking, hitting someone already on ledge and doing this insane stage spike angle.
I've seen, much of my Twitter has just been overflowing with incredulous people.
Battlefield specifically is infamous for that. So, goofy stage.
Unfair though, he wanted to go with a forward smash, but interrupted the start of them.
As you can see, the ledge already put on some weird angles. How inward a get-up attack goes also determines that, but, you know. Get-up attack stats, aside from distance, are pretty unknown among our community. Like, even height really hasn't been made... No one's made a chart for that yet. They should. I should. I don't know how.
She threads the needle with a forward smash, as that bowling ball does drop all the way to the bottom, but Jabes too smart to fall for that.
Yeah, 94 to 97. Jabes does get bomb confirms, and yeah, that was a... Bowling ball's slow. It's really strong, it's really safe, it's
disjointed, but...
It goes low, but it's also very slow. It's hard to punish with it.
Downer, though.
Yeah, up air is also incredibly active and very, very scary. Yep. Going for those, something you'll see a lot from, like, mid-level players and up is empty short hop, doesn't see an aerial, and then fall with the aerial so you get less end lag. And they were you have to fear a rising aerial, so like, they just get a lot more out of it.
Well, that up smash out of shield.
Yeah.
Jabes is going to take the first stock with a bit of rage.
I feel Jabes gets like 50% of his kills with up smash. At some point, he's just looking for what can I punish, what unsafe thing can I punish.
If you include up smash and bomb fair, I think that's 75% at least.
Yeah. Well, Toon Link's classic is bomb, but like, if you're sitting in shield outside of a place where back throw kills, there is nothing they can do to take your stock. So Jabes looks specifically for like shield drops after long, tense situations of shielding, you know?
Dash attack and the fair, both of
Yep.
which are going to get him without a jump and no leeway to make it back.
And we've got ledge tree. And shooting arrows at trees, that doesn't work in real life, but apparently it's pretty effective here.
Spinning attack, June put him off stage up to
I would prefer a
40%.
chainsaw, but Link didn't bring that to this fight. Yep, once again, empty hop, falling up air. They might let go of shield, it gives you more plus frames on block, like, giddy up.
Don't know if there's too many chainsaws in Hyrule anyway.
No. If Frank West was in this game, we'd see some.
Perhaps not. Jabes with a bomb in hand.
Hey,
has
Wave 2
him.
DLC. It could be a thing. I would be so down.
Looks like Panda was attempting a stage spike there, but Jabes drifted just out of range of that.
And continuing the pressure doesn't... Huh. I wonder if turnip amount determines the combo off that. I mean, it does, but I wonder if he was looking for a better turnip.
On the back air.
Yep.
Interrupts the tether, too.
Oh my goodness. Magnet hands just in time before the bowling ball ends his life.
Full extent of the recovery, coming in clutch for Jabes. Good parry as
And
well.
think he's like a good 80% ahead. That would have been dangerous. And yeah, that wasn't... tried to catch the jump, but Panda jumped too far away, too fast.
At the range of the down air, too.
Yep, forward tilted ledge. We'll see a lot of this. Oh, the balloons actually make that so much less safe to go for on ledge.
Interesting. And another bit of tacked on damage with the Lloyd Rocket while he was still in the net.
Yep. And another missed thing into another up smash. That is 2 of Jabe's stocks so far. And he is on... Panda's on his last stock.
Lloyd Rocket
Of
dips
this
down,
game.
avoids both F smashes, but to his own demise, he just drifted too far to the left.
Fear. Though, it might have been forced to. And not young. I was watching a lot of Shiro because he played earlier. You were there, I believe. I keep expecting Jabes to like hit an aerial out of that up B. I'm getting the links confused now.
It is absolutely not a combo tool. It is pure damage, and it is a killing option at some later percents too.
Oh yeah, it's also a really good out of shield option because it's frame 6,
that's
I
gonna be a
believe.
stage spike. He had his jump.
Yep. Save your jump. Always save your jump. PSA for the crowd. Nice.
This time the bomb fair at a very early percent, so not going to get the kill, but
Or first hit nair, but little conversions. Like, that's the only thing that could have hit off that bomb. So, just all of these small optimizations are keeping the percent even from this deficit, which is cool.
was the first hit nair by mistake. Yeah,
Let's
that
go
is going to
optimize.
allow him to retain stage control as well.
Oh, he tried to get something off the parry, but I don't know what. Maybe like instant up B. It would have been weird to get that confirmed.
This is with the legend.
Oh, he was trying to get the, he turned it around so that he could pick up Villager and hit him off the side. At 81, I don't think it would have killed, but hello! Thank you, Battlefield.
High ceiling again. A smash.
Nice. So, and that's the fair, that does it. So item throw gives you a really amazing out of shield option because item throw, like up smash and up B, bypasses shield drop frames. So it's not a frame 5 billion option. It's like frame 5. It's like fast.
It varies by character and by item thrown.
Yes.
But
and of course, distance that the item has to reach them, but Panda was like way in there.
important to note, a bit of an unexpected result. This is best of 3, so Jabes only has to take one more game.
So don't be too greedy in front of Jabe's shield as he's holding a bomb. There is a timer. You might just want to wait it out. But like, if you do something on his shield while that is how he gets bomb fair out of neutral, you know? Sometimes you just want to shield and wait it. And then bomb bounces on shield. Like, people say Toon Link loses to shield, and while he kind of does, and while I gave the example of why, he still has stuff. Bouncing bombs, for one, is crazy.
There is going to cross up. Interesting, that one had him below the fully below the platform, not even just poking his head out, and it popped him above.
Okay, empty land jab? That is absolutely Smash 4 tech, because jab was essentially a throwback in that game. Still good, but not its former glory.
Not vital.
Oh, in Smash 4, you could keep it going with no ender, and it would just punch shield until it poked. It was so good.
Well, oh, it looks
And
like
also, you could convert off a few hits of jab into axe, forward air. That's one thing I really miss from Smash 4 Villager.
And I wonder why Jabes didn't go for the opposite facing boomerang, considering he was just in position for the trump the whole time.
He does sometimes go for these boomerang trumps. Just wasn't the time, I guess.
And he
Or
had a
didn't think it
while
was
to
the
set
time.
it up. I'm not quite sure if he just changed his mind a couple.
I mean, there is counterplay. It's all mixed at ledge. You just want another option. I don't know what, but... Ow.
Goes up high with the down air, though, and
Yeah.
that
Jabes
spinning attack does have a vulnerability.
And Jabes had to... He couldn't go directly to ledge, which would have been a lot safer. He was too far out, so he had to, like, do it and drift, you know? And that gave Panda a lot of time to set up exactly the downer he wanted.
There's a bit of wood on stage to play with, as it looks like Panda Bear might attempt to go for a lock, but good parry.
Wood is just such a hilarious projectile. It does so little, but I want to do so many crazy combos with it.
It's untapped, but there's going to be some sort of Twitter combo that relies on wood that
I mean, probably Teitoku Admiral's done it.
probably exists.
He's that dude who did like those TAS tool-assisted looking footstool item drop infinites back in Smash 4. He
gonna
was
be
the clip
crucial.
guy for that.
Didn't manage to connect with a final hit of spinning attack, and that allowed Panda to get the back throw.
Yeah, an infinite with every item. The meta was not progressed enough in Smash 4. Maybe in like 50 years we could have been doing that.
Smash in the wrong direction. The up tilt, no, and the back
Ow.
throw. Panda looking fully in control of this game, too.
Yeah, Jabes is up a game, so he just needs to figure out what Panda's habits are right now. Even if he doesn't take the game, it's a good time to get information. Although Panda is adapting all the while. Back throw, not going to do it. And back on battlefield. Which is interesting. Like, if Game 1 and Game 2 are the same stage, it means that the two players do not think of the stages the same way. Like, they don't... One person thinks that this is the middle ground, one person thinks that this is their advantage, and like, okay, we'll take that. I wonder why. Reasoning for these characters is funky. Back throw. Not quite yet. If you're not on the correct side of the stage for that, it's not going to happen.
Fades the down air. And you are right, there's something to be said. It is a sliding scale as Jabes finally, over 3.5 minutes in, gets the first kill with the down air.
Oh yeah, these stocks go fairly slow when they want to play lame. It seems like the first game they wanted to hit each other, so they hit each other.
Another down air, this time from Jabes, but at no danger of dying, especially at only 14% after the hit.
It's a strong down air, but like, not enough at 0. That is... I think Falcon up tilt and Luigi taunt territory. There's another one I'm missing. Whatever. Gabe's holding on with his bomb, but Panda's playing a lot more around the bomb. Shielding, camping, doing his thing.
This time,
very good
necessary
tech.
tech from Jabes.
But unfortunately, after the tech, he did an immediate up B. If he delayed it a little bit, he wouldn't have put himself in that.
This time the trump and gets the non-sweet spot on the down air. But
Triple turnip. That is a villager main right there. It's like nines when you need it, misfires when you need it. The character chooses you. It's like the sorting hat.
stitches when you need it.
Yeah. It is absolutely the sorting hat of Smash.
Some favorabilities coming into Panda Bear's advantage. It is going to be an even set at 1-1. And what do you make of the stage selection? Just battlefield both times.
It means that they have different opinions on how neutral that stage is. I don't like taking Villager to triplats, which is weird because Yoshi likes triplats, but I don't know Ultimate Villager that well, so I may change my mind.
I mean, there's just this hierarchy of characters that...
Slingshot covers platforms very well is why I think that. I didn't like Smash 4 Smashville when the platforms were way out and he could cover it with slingshots non-committally, and I couldn't. But, like, it's in the center now. It's a whole new world.
We are living unforeseen times.
And of course, these side blast zones are really nice for bomb fair. So let's go.
One up tilt into a second up tilt to the Nair as well.
And forward tilted ledge, which Jabes wasn't going for as much because, you know, like balloons. But also a slight delay, and the balloons making it last longer might actually help for active frames instead of end lag.
This time the parry into the up tilt.
Boomerang, and actually, nice, he times the throw. All throw animations have invulnerability, so it's kind of like delayed projectiles or doubles tech. You'll see it way more in doubles.
This time he just caught him going for the setup way too close to the ledge. You can see Panda has been able to have success at perhaps like a certain distance away, or when Jabes is at center stage, but when the two of those combine, he cannot do that safely.
Nice, Jabes got the trump. Was waiting for Panda to like get a regrab or something, but Panda kept himself safe and covered the tether. And even if his magnet hands were the most magnety, he had to get through that bowling ball to do it, so nope. Back hit of Nair. Gives it more time to do stuff off it.
And this is where neutral can be.
Back air out of shield eventually? No, he didn't find his moment.
Even though Villager isn't really known for putting on too much shield pressure, although I'd contend that might have been untenable.
Good hit.
This is where neutral starts to become really arduous for projectile characters.
Villager doesn't get... He gets some explosive combos, but mostly those are like down throw, fair, edge guard time. Link's pretty good in disadvantage. Like, he's got the combination of bomb throw, hitting himself with bomb, up B with a pretty good hitbox, good air mobility. Like, it's not free.
Pockets the boomerang, but that was exactly what Jabes was looking for.
A sword? I
didn't
even mention the sword. Sword. Oh,
A
nice.
sword?
You idiot. We've all got swords.
I do say, sir.
Oh, I was doing Aladdin.
Oh,
What were you?
I was doing Monty Python.
Hey. I'm out of date with my Monty Python references.
All good. A Nair towards that bottom. Oh, he drifted past the ledge.
Oh, yeah, he tried to make it more active, going for dare instead of forward tilt, but Panda timing his neutral get up so that his iframes go through Jabes' active frames and still got the punish. Obviously, Panda is more attuned to balloon counterplay
It's the berry on the down smash, though, and into the
than
F9.
people who just started inventing it, you know? Because he's seen what everyone does against it. I think he might have wanted the jab and then just picked up the wood and threw it instead. Because 2 A inputs would have been 2 hits to a lock. And he did miss attack. So, you know.
Carries the Nair, but importantly, crossed him up and was able to get the F tilt afterward.
Ooh. This single jab! I love it. It's so cheeky.
Oh, no, that's going to be a stage
yep.
spike, and wanted to go for the second one as well. He manages almost to take the stock, but
Again, a cheeky dare. Jabes taking it to game 3, but
even a kill off the side would have been in vain. Jabes managed to take game 1, but Panda Bear survives the challenge and moves on.
whew. What a rush.
What a rush indeed. Jabes is the 16 seed. This is not some 8 or 4 seed, so important to note that this wasn't seeded to be close at all, and he managed to take game 1 and almost game 2 and 3.
I mean,
Almost game 3. Not quite game 2. But
I might have gone close in the past. I don't know. Oh, I want Starbucks. Actually, that's it. What time is it?
oh, that is a good question.
I do need to be somewhere.
It's 4:32.
Oh, yeah. I might end my commentary today,
Ooh, okay.
if that's all right with y'all. Cool. And, yeah, that's been me. Bye. I'll still be in this room. For a bit.
There you go. Be sure to drop a follow at Professor Oates. You can see right over there.
At Professor Oates. It's very easy.
There we go. All right, so coming up for you, we're going to have Nuck against So Rule. That'll be a good one to have on stream. The 2 seed versus the 7 seed. These two have quite the set history against each other. Very common opponents. I know So Rule took, I want to say, the last set between the two of them, but Nuck owns the overall set record, so that will mean... There we go.
What's up?
What's going on?
Nothing much. Just here to watch. Arguably the most anticipated match of the night.
I mean, I know... no Twitter. No, this will be definitely a good one. I know the two have quite the set history.
Yeah.
They've met very often. They're familiar with each other. They know every idiosyncrasy of the other players.
Yeah.
Neutral.
No, it should be really good. I'm assuming we both have our respective biases for we want to win, but we'll try to.
Hopefully they
we'll
cancel
try to
each other out.
That's true. Yeah, so I don't know. When was the last time these two have played? I don't know.
That was a good question. I know they played at DePaul a couple of months ago.
Okay, because I know there was an ignition. There was an ignition towards the end of September. I think it might have been Ignition 200.
Oh, did they play there?
Yeah, I think Nuck beat Soul Rule 2-1.
Oh, interesting.
Went Bowser the whole set. And I don't know if they've played since then.
Okay.
But I was just curious.
Once again, if you're just joining us, welcome to ICCS #1, where fun comes to DI. I am Broncopolis alongside Ace.
Yep, that's me. Hope you guys are enjoying yourselves. If you've been here for a while, we are about to have some really good sets as we are making our way into top 32. Right now, we have winners quarterfinals, which is Nuck versus Soul Rule, our classic Northwestern versus U Chicago rivalry, boiled down to these two people, even though Soul Rule's now gone.
Trekking ever closer to that top 8.
That's right.
Stop battle. Mr. Game and Watch.
Some interesting comments from the crowd.
I mean, he was intently staring into the face cam until just that comment
Until just
from the
that
peanut
moment,
gallery,
yeah.
But
We love our crowd, dude. Yeah. Can appreciate a little bit of excitement getting into this game. Here we go. Game 1 on FD. Okay. I can, of course, opening up the chef.
Nuck going to start off with the chef onto So Rule.
Yeah, 16%. Game & Watch, of course, one of Soul Rule's most hated characters in this entire game. One of the reasons that he has added Bowser to his repertoire of characters alongside Ganondorf. It's pretty even right now, but he's got him off stage. Tries to go for the bucket, anticipating the Flame Breath, but still manages to turn the situation around. Down smash? Ooh.
That bucket might not have even been for the Flame Breath. It might have just been to delay his recovery a little bit.
That's true. Actually, I hadn't thought about that. But okay. It's on ledge. Just waiting. Okay, just rolls.
Just out of range of the back air, but gets the dash attack and now
Yeah.
has him trapped at the ledge. Only for the moment the Nair is going to connect.
Yeah. Ooh, nice up tilt. Catches him going down. And Soul Rule's got the first stock of this set.
Game & Watch, of course, the 4th lightest character in this entire game.
That's right. Bowser, you get one good read on this dude, and he's kind of toast at pretty early percent. Trade-off, of course, is that Game & Watch can be absolutely oppressive in neutral, especially with Chef on, like... Chef also works really well as like a ledge trap against Bowser.
Fortress out of shield and gets the landing Nair into the fair as well. Nuck is being juggled a little bit here.
Yeah,
As
really
he has to take the first stock.
Oh my gosh, is he dead? Okay, no, he's living. Still though, full stock lead for Soul Rule, and if he can get this right here, oh. Okay, just the fair into forward tilt, so gonna get knocked around a little bit. Okay, up B.
And that is just something you have to consider. If Game & Watch goes for a smash attack or a landing dare, do not attempt to punish that. Wait for Nuck to throw out a fair instead, or a forward tilt, and then punish that. But
yeah.
That invincible up smash finally going to take the first stock from Soul Rule.
Yeah. Okay.
That's bad.
So it just kind of catches him being a little lazy, I think, and takes the stock right back. Okay. Seems like Nuck is doing that chef for a little bit too long and kind of letting Sorrel get around that for free for a quick like 15 to 20.
Jump throw,
Either
not
way.
going to find the back air follow-up. Oh,
Jabs
jabs with the chef, too.
Yeah, that was an interesting interaction. Oh, catches him with Flame Breath. Oh, but up B's just over the forward tilt. Still, though, this is a commanding lead for Sorrel right now. Okay, doesn't get the read on the landing. Okay, down air. Oh, tried to reach for it a little bit.
And this is
Wow.
where you can really press the advantage of Game & Watch. If you
Yeah.
have your opponent juggled, if you have them fast falling at places where they shouldn't be, or vice versa, go for the nair or up air accordingly.
Yeah, definitely. This is kind of Nuck's chance right here if he wants to kind of bring this back. See, up tilts, not quite. Sorrel's still
nair
living,
crossed up,
and
that's
that
death.
is definitely death, yeah. And 2 stocks for Sorrel on game 1, wow.
Dramatic fashion. You could see he was just trying to find a way to get that second stock on for a while because he took the first stock not too late. But
Yeah.
having said that, he lived for a good 3 minutes.
I know, yeah, 186%, like Bowser's obviously heavy, but that's a stock, that's one of those stocks that you're always grateful for. Yeah, Sorrel up 1-0 right now. This is best of 3, so...
Oh, a bit of a switching sides here.
Yeah.
It is going to be onto Smashville for game 2, which I think suggests he's going to stick with the Bowser, considering it served him so well. But
Yeah. I don't anticipate Sorrel switching in this set
probably
ever.
not.
And in Game & Watch is it's an interesting matchup to say the least.
It's an experience.
That is for sure. But anyway, we're getting into game 2. Is winner's bracket point for Nuck. So if he wants to stay alive, he's got to get this game.
As you said, very high stakes here. A spot in winner side of top 8 is on the line.
That's right. Okay. Wow.
Ooh. Force smash out
Not
of
kind
the
of getting him on the line.
lands with an air, though.
Nair to fair. He's got him at 53. Okay. Oh, nice catch on that. Gets to the top platform. That's not going to kill.
Interesting thing to note about Bowser is that many of his follow-ups off of Nair depends on how many hits of Nair actually connect. So that's something you have to be eternally aware of, not only as
Yeah.
Bowser, but as your opponent as well.
Oh my gosh. He really just did that. Side B from the ledge, you know.
Did not roll in on the invincible up smash.
Yes.
There,
Okay.
almost.
Oh, is he? Oh, man, just up out of shield before Sorrel can punish Nuck's landing.
Onto the rapid jab, though, and he's going to go for the chef again. He's recovering high, but another parry. This time a
Yeah.
bit predictable.
So yeah, now Sorrel's just kind of been landing with aerials a lot in response to Chef, and Nuck is starting to catch on, I think.
Yeah,
Air
Nair.
is not going to do it. 207%. And if Sorrel can take the stock first, you got to imagine that'll do a bit of mental damage. Like,
Look at this. He wants the command grab. You can
Oh,
tell, but
okay.
that time the up tilt.
nice. Nair into up tilt, kind of catches Sorrel air dodging away. And first stock goes to Nuck this time.
Up smash. It does barely reach through the platform, but as long as Nuck is still floating down, not quite the option.
Okay. Side B. All right, he's dead. It's back to even stocks.
Rolling Nair into the F
Wow.
smash. Wow.
Kind of surprised Sorrel ran into that. I thought he would maybe like run up shield. Okay. Oh, gets clipped by the very last hit.
Alright. Go. No, not
Yeah, again,
quite.
he just keeps jumping over Chef. It's kind of not effective as a ledge trap as I kind of thought it would be. Oh, but just as I say that,
There you go. And now
Yeah.
the bucket is actually partially full. So if you're Sorrel, that might discourage you from going for that flame breath if you're not
Yeah.
on ledge as he was there.
oh, is he? Wow, Nair into up air. He stole that, and now Nuck is on winner's bracket stock. And Sorrel's, oh, wow. If that up smash had hit, I was ready to call it.
Although no stranger to invincible up smashes, Nuck, despite challenging it, is going to come out unharmed.
Yeah. And this is crazy. The 197, Sorrel is just living forever. Okay, but Tanner's going to do it. All right.
Slices through him, and now all of a
Last
sudden we
stock.
have a game.
If Nuck wants to stay alive, he's got to dig deep. Okay. Down to up air. Oh, double up air? Wow. Okay. And all of a sudden, it's an even game.
Yeah, Nuck generally isn't a fan of going for judgment combos, especially even though he was down 50% or so.
Yeah.
Doesn't want to get desperate because he can get 50% at a moment's notice.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, it's risky. Kind of just relying on the RNG to help you out a bit, but
Good drift with the Flame Breath, too.
yeah. All right, Soul Rule. He's got Nuck on ledge. Is this going to be it right here? No, he tries to cover ledge jump, and Nuck just rolls. Okay. Oh, both of them are just sealed. The Nuck reacts first. Oh,
is that going to be it?
Is he dead?
That's it.
Oh my gosh.
So Rule.
And Soul Rule. 2-0 over Nuck.
What an upset. The 7 seed prevailing over the 2 seed is going to punch his ticket into winner side top 8.
That's right, and that's a big win for Soul Rule. I'm sure he's feeling really good about that.
And also important to note that the 2 seed was scheduled to face off against the 3 seed, Mr. Ryan Ness, who is not here.
Yes.
So he may have a good path into winner's side of winner's finals.
Yeah, that's very true. And you know, we all were joking in our U Chicago Discord before the start of this event, like, you know, Soul Rule 7 seed, but what if he just wins again? He's come back. He's come back for for 2 of our last 3 events here, our weeklies here at school, and he's won both of them. Despite the fact that he's graduated, you know. Oh, okay, yeah, sounds good. All right,
I'm gonna hop off. You can follow me on Twitter at Broncopolis down here, and we will be getting in someone new for the next couple of matches.
Yeah, guys, take care.
Hell yeah, Jackson.
What's poppin'? What's pop?
That Bowser play was actually top tier, man.
Yeah, he was doing pretty good. As a fellow Bowser main, that was some fat ass beef.
I can't hear
Dude,
you.
no, yeah, put in Twitter at Panda Bear. Put in Twitter at Panda Bear Chokes and Cruise.
Yo, no Twitter SMH, man.
What's up?
You have no Twitter, man? SMH.
Yeah, SMH. Dude, you have no Twitter? LMAO. Yeah, so we saw an impressive setup from Solo Bowser earlier. Watching him take down Nuck. Pretty impressive, honestly. Nuck was 2nd seed, I believe.
I'm surprised, too.
Yeah,
Bowser's
it was a
broken
surprising set.
I'm surprised. I thought Game & Watch would have the advantage there.
He did. He was up being out of shield, but it just wasn't enough. Because Bowser kills him so early, he's super light. So not much he can do. However, it was a very impressive set from both players. Up next, we got Fanfu, the funniest guy in the entire world, because his shirt says Fan Fun.
We got Fan Fun?
Whoever made it messed up.
We got Toad.
We got Fan Fun, the funny man, versus Toad.
You got this, Fan Fun.
Yeah, you got this, Fan Fun. Fan Fun is repping the IIT set.
Yeah, we're also from IIT.
Yeah, we are the IIT crews. We are well known for choking and crews. That's kind of our number one thing. You know, it's gonna happen sometimes. You know, it's gonna happen.
You know, we just gotta pick up our own. We gotta get better next time, man. Next cruise.
That's right.
We totally got that.
We're gonna be like the shonen pro tags of the Chicago scene.
This time we won't let Fan Fun carry us to the end, man.
Fanfu was doing a pretty damn good job.
Oh, PS2. Well, I mean, we all know who Fanfu is gonna pick, but what's
I think Fanfu is probably gonna go Bowser Jr. or Isabelle. I'm not sure.
Oh, we got
we got a Peach coming out from Toad.
Peach coming out versus. I don't want to say it out loud to get. I mean, I don't think it'll matter.
What's it?
No, nothing.
Okay. Yeah.
I wonder how the match will go.
Me too. How'd you do today?
I'm sad about the Captain Falcon.
Captain Falcon, yeah, that's rough.
I was off at the end. I was too shaky.
It's all good. It happens.
Yeah.
Everyone was shaky.
I did pretty good. I think I
have to cruise, and we are getting into it now.
Inkling
versus Peach.
Back air.
What do you think about this matchup? Back air versus every air.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but Peach is kind of a side A character to me.
Let's start some float cancels with some turn ups.
Yeah, looking nice. It's kind of flexing on him.
Damn, man.
Looks like hand warmers to me, but I don't think it's actually hand warmers. All right, Peach doing some
starting
standard
up with
Peach
them.
stuff. Air to grab to any aerial, really. Ooh, Fanfu getting the ink. She got the guac on her now. She's guacked up. See if you can give her the tortilla, too.
No edge guard from Fanfu.
It's okay. He was going for a ledge trap, but it's tough to do that against Peach sometimes.
Yeah.
Good shield pressure coming out from Toad.
This game's fast-paced. Holy shit.
Oh, look at that. It was like 12 float cancels, maybe 13. My math is correct.
Okay.
All right. Patience from Fanfu. Trying to wait out an option.
He's getting back aired a lot.
That
Fanfu's
is
getting
tough
fucked.
to get back if you have a linear recovery.
Ooh.
Good edge guarding from Toad.
Nice edge guard. Oh. Didn't get that fair off. Oh.
Okay, Fanfu's trying to make some more space. That's good.
Okay. Oh, the miss from the side B from
Okay.
Peach.
Tough situation for Peach. Good ledge trapping. A lot of shield pressure there. But she's able to get out.
Oh, he missed his combo.
Oh, that was close.
Uh-oh.
He's really close to hitting that nair. That would have net him like 20, 30 more %, knowing how Inkling works.
Yep. Oh, you need to get that one back air in order to convert to anything.
Yeah. Oof and I, we both play against Fanfu a lot. He's pretty good. He's good at hitting his combos, but nair is really tough to hit unless you're playing against like Bowser. Perfect situation for Inkling here. Not high enough though. You'll start seeing Booyah killer on Peach at this %. Ooh, very close. Good call out.
Okay, these are some whiffs.
A little slow on the punish, but it's okay. All right, he's got some space to play with here. Let's see what he can do.
Turn up time.
Playing
Okay,
very-
a lot of spot dodging and dodging on the ground.
Filling up his guacamole meter. Good dash attack, creating more space. Ledge trap situation.
Yeah, I don't think Fanfu's gonna like edge guard.
Yeah, because it's tough to do it against Peach. She's got a lot of options to get off the ledge. Wow.
Dash attack killed. Wow, that did not think that.
Didn't expect that to kill. No flash, nothing. Back into neutral here. Both
Okay,
both vying for
intimidation
stage control.
from Peach. Okay, Fanfu looking for that first hit.
That's right.
Okay,
Point.
random F smash.
Really good at camping when he needs to, but again, that's so tough to do against Peach. Nice, good call out. She is fully guacked. She's
have
ready for a
20%
plate
from
of
jabs.
chips.
But can Fanfu get the kill?
Yeah, this is where Inkling kind of struggles, is killing past Wooyah %. Oh, but
Did not back air, did not kill.
fat back air will not do it.
And missed edge guard from Fanfu.
Yeah, you kind of expected him to go low, which is understandable.
She was putting that
Wow.
Peach putting that
What
shield
was that
pressure.
roller? Wow. Good recovery.
Oh, look at this ledge trap.
Oh.
Ooh,
SD from
SD.
Fanfu. We don't like to see that here.
You fucking SD'd. Fucking feed. Oh, he's doing the combo? Oh. Still got 37% off.
I think we got to keep it esports. So we gotta watch our mouths here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I SD'd.
Yeah, that's a meme with the IIT Smash community. Sean and I, Fanfu and I, we were doing.
Oh, Stitch Face? Missed the Stitch Face.
I never see Stitch Face do anything in this game.
It always a miss.
It's
Like,
it's usually like everyone starts panicking and then Peach throws it and there's some spaghetti that happens. But Toad's a very trained player, so we'll probably see another good Stitch from him. Fanfu
Okay.
closing the gap from his earlier SD. Uh-oh.
he has to get...
Ledge guard situation.
Right now, Peach is at stock hole. Full stock. Oh,
Very close
nice
to
catch.
killing.
You have to say that Booyah is so good.
It's so
man.
good.
Oh, now he's out of Booyah %. pretty
Edge
sure.
guard situation. Ooh, very close to sniping him out. Ooh.
Oh, psyching each
The
other out.
Venn diagram shield situation where you both just kind of sit there looking at each other. Ooh,
Ooh, the
good,
fair
good
got the
call out on
kill.
the ledge jump. That was clean. Wow.
That was
Impressive
crown
job
too.
from Toad. Yeah, that was good. It's tough when you SD in the middle of a set. Did it a couple times earlier today.
I wonder what Fanfu is going to think after the next match.
Yeah, well, how's he going to adapt? What do you think?
You think he's going to counter pick?
No, I think he's going to stick. I think he's got a Wolf in his pocket, but it seems like it'd be harder for Wolf personally.
We'll find out.
Inkling is really good at camping out Peach. Like, he doesn't have to approach. But the issue is that when Peach has center stage, you get really crowded in. And I think that's what happened to him last game.
Well said.
Let's see what we can do here.
Okay, we're starting up turnip. Oh. Alive. Flow cancels. Oh, getting the combo to 73.
Okay. We are seeing some adaptation happening right now. Also, best song on Pokemon Stadium right now. It's like the champion music from
Toad's making the comeback right now.
Ruby and Sapphire. It's some good jams.
Oh, getting that guac right now.
She's guacked up. Get him some chips. Uh-oh. Evening the game.
They're
Oh, we got
even?
a Stitch. Let's see. Yeah, see, like I
the
said, like I
Stitch, man.
said.
That would've
whenever
killed.
Someone pulls a Stitch, everyone freaks out, and then the Peach usually misses from what I've seen.
Nice
Tough
ledge guard from
situation.
Peach. Oh,
Yeah.
ooh.
That's
That didn't
tough.
kill.
Very good adaptation. Good angle from Inkling.
Oh,
This is, oh my goodness, the
those flow
movement.
cancels, man.
He's schmoving.
Man, these two players are really good. Booyah. Missed up
And very
into
close.
it.
Uh oh.
It seems like Toad's trying to get that side B with Peach. Oh. Okay, full cancel back here.
Kobe. Aw. Splat bomb to no avail. It's okay though. Seems like Fanfu seems to know what to do.
It seems like they're both trying to find that kill option.
Exactly. They're playing defensively. What you gotta do sometimes. Alright, let's see. I have a feeling we're gonna see Fanfu try to wall out really hard with back air and set up a ledge guard situation.
Seems like he's not doing that now though.
Yeah. Popping him up. Let's see what we can do. Very close. He called out fade back, but he actually jumped.
Oh,
wow.
Ooh, did not kill.
Good DI. Oh, very close. Ooh,
Ooh,
reverse
the back
edge guard
air.
from Fanfu.
That was nice play from Fanfu right there.
We'll see if he can hold on to this lead.
Oh.
Impress. Oh, wow.
Oh,
Near
neutral
combo
air from
breaker. Well done by
Toad.
Toad.
He's walling out with the bombs.
Uh-oh. This is a bad situation for Fanfu.
I'm sorry I didn't see triple nair from Peach. Uh-oh.
I don't know anything about how to play as Peach. I don't know her combos, nothing.
Down tilt goes straight up in 3 nairs.
Yeah. Ooh, very close to hitting that fair.
Ooh, almost SD. That would have been bad. Nice recovery back.
Nice. Good
from
moves.
Fanfu. Okay. But
Yeah, we're
Peach
seeing-
coming back onto neutral.
He is. Very close to killing. Still a little early for Peach. Ooh, wow.
Ooh.
Coming up with the back air. Ooh, I just forward smashed him.
This
a
is
little
a
disgrace
close game.
there. Very tight game. We're seeing a little better options at the ledge from Toad. So Fanfu's been adapting well, but it's still really tough to get back on stage against her. Oh, great edge guard
The
with
turn
the
up
turn
was perfect.
He threw it up in the air and then out of sight, out of mind. Up air, very close to killing
Fanfu
once
looking
more.
for that kill.
Sniffing it out, doing what he can.
Every time you don't get that kill, man, it gets nerve-wracking. It just gets to you.
Absolutely. You start falling behind a little more, it makes you nervous.
Oh,
Ooh.
fair to not kill. That's some
Wow.
good DI.
Very good DI coming out from Toad. Oh, what?
What?
He ledge canceled it.
Okay.
Wow. We are seeing some Peach technology here firsthand, folks. Back throw.
That is
very,
not that back
very-
throw is mediocre.
It is
kill throw.
definitely mediocre. Coming from a guy who plays Doc and Ness like you, that back throw is mediocre. Doc and Ness, I think, have the 2 best back throws in the game. Oh no, Incineroar's is. Never mind.
Incineroars. I think Incineroars and then it's Ness, but I think Ness
Nice.
is still better.
Yeah. Fanfu baited him into a really bad position and was able to finish with a back air, just what he needed to do. He was at Super Saiyan %, but it doesn't look like it's working out for him anymore.
Fanfu, once he gets that first.
Oh, okay. Smash 4. Smash 4. Okay,
Oh,
back
there
air.
you go.
Oh, man, he's
Missed
looks
up on
like
the,
he did the Bowser jab where you just don't rapid jab because you die.
Oh, let's put that bad disadvantage for
This
Fanfu.
is so tough. Oh, good
Ooh,
recovery.
nice recovery.
Mixing it up finally. Peach can
Once
just...
he gets that first back air, Fanfu's going to mess up.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see. Good shield pressure. Just being near shield is super high
oh
pressure.
my God.
We have a
That's
Mr.
scary.
Saturn on the field.
Any shield breaks going to happen this game?
Let's see if we see a shield break. Uh-oh. She's recollected. Whose mans is this?
Dash attack almost killing.
Peach, go collect your mans from the other side of the stage. Fanfu is just attacking Mr. Saturn in cold blood. I don't know if we've seen Peach shield once this game, but it's definitely worked for her because of how good the movement is.
Ooh, the up smash
calling out
caught
the jump
from
over.
Fanfu.
What a set.
Toad won that game 2-0.
Yeah, Fanfu dropping the set. It's a tough one against Peach, man. That's
Fanfu's going straight to losers now.
yeah, that's tough situation for him.
Let's see if he makes it up later.
Yeah.
Hey, no Twitter. What gets me?
Yeah, but dude, Fanfu. Yeah, we got
Fanfun?
Fanfun struggling in that set.
Damn, Toad. That was
It's
well
okay.
played from Toad. Toad
Absolutely,
really
yeah.
playing
No,
the
Toad
shield
did a
pressure.
spectacular job. Every ledge option was different, interesting, and unique, and can adapt to something that keeps changing, you know? So, good job from Toad. Fanfu was adapting in the middle, but again, whoever's faster, it's
my
an
favorite
arms
part
race.
of that was the turn up.
It's
The turn
an
up
arms-
doing the stage spike.
That's right. That was very clean. Ooh, that probably won him that game. It's hard for Inkling to close out stocks like that. That's very difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody gets that pressure, man.
Yeah.
It just gets you. Who we having next? Oh, we're having Panda Bear versus I do not know who next. Who's the other person?
I gotta text somebody real quick. All right. Everyone, press 1 in the chat for Mango. 1 in the chat for Mango Nation. The one guy who's watching right now. Yeah, I have no Twitter. I feel like they're kind of calling me out for not having a Twitter.
Like, do I have to make a Twitter now? Pandabear versus Crafter Century.
I've never heard of Crafter Century before, but
All
we
I know is that
Pandabear.
Pandabear plays a lot of not Inkling, I'm dumb.
Inkling, bro, no.
Villager. He's a really good villager.
He's a spectacular villager. You got thwapped by a bracket.
Yep. First
Yeah.
match was close. Second match, I just got smacked.
Pandabear is well known for the way he can put on pressure with such a good zoning character, and also known for choking in crews. It happens. It
He
happens.
choked in Cruz?
Yeah, he did. He got thwapped. I also got thwapped in crews, so I'm not one to talk.
That's okay, man. We all have that.
We all have those moments. Absolutely. I took 2 stocks, but that's not enough.
Yeah, same here.
Ooh, net crack.
I wonder where Crafter Century plays, because I want to see what the match would be.
Yeah. It's so hot in this room. I don't think there's like any ventilation or anything in here.
That sucks. You gonna pull up your sleeve just like Light? And like
Well, we have like half sleeves. It's weird. We don't really have real sleeves. Oh, is
okay,
this-
we got a Lucas versus a Villager. I think it goes better into Villager, at least for this matchup.
Yeah, I mean, Lucas can't really side-magnet anything. He gets walled out too easily. And his
Starting off with PK Freeze.
Wow.
That made no sense.
PK
but
Fire gets eaten too.
I did not
That's
play
tough.
Lucas.
Does this say hand warmers?
Oh, this is hand warmers.
Well, my hands are cold watching this right now.
Oh, you
All
can't
right.
pause? No pausing allowed. Okay.
First one to lose 3 stocks wins.
The best way to kill yourself.
Let's see who's gonna get game 1. Pandabear
Damn.
takes game 1.
Crafter Century guy, GV2.
Yeah, Jave, dude, honestly, great game from Crafter Century. I've never seen a Lucas do so well like that before. I think this will be an interesting matchup to watch.
Definitely will be.
A lot of people play Lucas.
I think it'd be going in favor of Pandabear. I think Pandabear would get this, but we never know. I've never
know.
seen Crafter Century.
Yeah.
And he's gone far enough to get here. So we'll see.
So is he switching his tag or? Oh, he messed up one of his controls.
Oh,
I
sandbag's
believe-
blinking. It's alive.
All right, he can up tilt. What in the world just happened? I don't know.
Wait a minute. He's playing Pro Controller?
He's playing Pro Controller. That's
Yo,
why.
if he doesn't disconnect him, man, he's not a true hero.
Yeah, ban Pro Controller. Ban Pro Controller. It's too difficult, man. I've just been
Pandabear
informed.
yawning. Not focused. I'm scared.
He's not focused. His head's not in the game. All right, let's see a good set here.
We got curly
Pandabear,
hair
the
versus straight
gentleman, giving
hair.
his opponent some time to fix his controller, figure things out.
Hopefully this is not hand warmers. He gets straight
Yes.
into the match.
Let's see. Looks like we're getting right into it. So I've just been informed by one of my friends that by me being here, I am missing out on Chicken Chunk Night, and I'm very frustrated.
I am now also.
Yeah. Not at our cafeteria though.
Nice edge guard from
Wow.
Crafter Century.
Good
Using
start
that
from
up
Lucas.
special. Rolling out with side specials also.
Shoutouts to Logie.
Okay. It's been punish game for a while. Let's see how Pandabear reacts to this. Oh,
wow.
that
We're
worked.
playing baseball today, folks.
Ooh, down
Wow.
to the grab. That
Seems
was the
like-
well conversion.
Seems like Crafter seems to have a better understanding of this matchup. Ooh, sniping with the
Ooh,
PK
neutral be
freeze.
caught. Got the freeze, boys. Mr. Freeze coming in.
How will Pandabear respond? Okay.
Ooh,
Oh,
almost got
very
that spike.
close. Probably wouldn't.
Oh, my god.
Okay, this is a niche. This must be like a counter pick or something.
This is going well for the Crafter Century.
Lucas players, all 4 of you, take notes. This is very important. Yeah, so Pandabear getting more comfortable now. He seems like he's getting back in his
Yeah, he's playing.
back in
He's
his
doing
head.
his play. Oh, don't SD, please.
He's
Come
not
on,
gonna
man.
SD. He's very
Ooh,
close. Wow.
Ooh, nice
That hit-
edge guard.
That hit harder than I thought it did. Jeez. Closing
He's
the
doing a
gap
signature
immediately.
tree.
Wow,
Damn.
44%.
Bring it right back.
Pandabear stealing himself, getting back in the game.
And when we're going to see that Zaire cancel today.
Yeah, we'll see some Zaire cancel grabs. Oh, very clean. Almost commentator's curse. I think Lucas is making good use of that F smash to parry projectiles, knock him back.
F smash is really good coming out.
Oh, this is not good.
Was that like 30 damage off already? And those
and
pockets.
that's where we see
There we go.
the
That's
matchup
more-
fall apart.
Ooh, the spike, bringing it back.
The tree
neutral.
offered cover. You couldn't see what he was doing. That was impressive. Even game coming out here.
Oh, Panda Bear doing all the combo. Side B.
Taking a small lead here. Okay, let's see some nairs. That nair was so much better in Smash 4. It's disappointing to see that doesn't combo. Grabbing the... Wow,
Ooh.
okay.
It's pretty even right now. Wanna know what the match would be? Ooh.
Uh-oh. This is
Right
bad.
now, Panda Bear at the slight lead.
This is bad
Anything
for
could
Crafter.
happen.
Taking stage control. Nair out of shield is really fast. It's such a good option. Uh-oh.
For which
Double
one?
jump
Both
is
of them?
gone.
Oh,
missing
the
the
miss punish.
Not sure what he was
Ooh.
going for there.
Panda
Great
Bear
job
went
from
for
Panda
that
Bear.
kill.
Great comeback. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Solid
Got the
comeback.
Sentry really was doing really good in the beginning, but
Absolutely.
Panda Bear was like, nah, I already know what to do.
Adaptation. That's all you got to do. That's what I learned today. I need to adapt faster because that's where I lack as a player.
That comes through experience.
Yeah, absolutely. Comes with experience. Comes with playing in tournaments a lot. Playing against people that are better than you. Problem is that no one's better than me. I'm just playing. I got thwapped today. Ending up to making top 32 was my goal, but still.
Did you make it top 32?
I did. I got 25th.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so pretty decent. We had a lot of good competition here today.
We'll see if Crowd Sentry is going to try a counter pick. I thought it was a little Mackers that kid.
That's not a counter pick. That's why you gotta counter yourself.
It's like, oh, I want to pick a worse matchup.
Yeah, exactly. Villager versus Lucas.
On
Game
FD,
2.
this would be interesting.
On FD.
Gap is really good for Villager.
Yeah, it creates a lot of space. Okay, there we go.
Nice 25 damage.
Lucas actually doing a combo. Nice.
Oh,
See, this is where the matchup falls apart. When
That
he grabs
pocket, man.
projectiles and he can start moving, schmoving, just like that.
damn, that did like 30?
I think.
Wow, PSI Magnet.
Oh my
wow.
goodness! He reflected 2 projectiles comboing into each other.
That is some brick
Spectacular.
brain
That was-
plays.
That dude saw 12 years into the future. Oh,
He missed
Damn.
up on the side smash. Okay.
having trouble getting back. This is where Panda Bear excels. Wow.
Wow, look at those snipes with the fair.
Lucas has fallen. Even game once more. Seems like Panda Bear is very good at making that comeback.
Okay, punch for forward tilt.
Opting for the F tilt. Interesting option. It's so hot in this room. Oh my goodness.
There's a lot of just a lot of pressure on each of them.
Absolutely.
Ooh,
Wow, you
the
got the spike again?
down there? No,
It's too hard to down air in that situation because it's
Yeah.
completely under the other side.
definitely.
Oh,
the bowling
spectacular
ball.
edge guard.
Straight up in the face. Wow.
Axe combo. Pretty nice.
Oh,
Looks like we're going to see Panda Bear run away from the set unless Crafter can start adapting. Ooh, we're getting the triple. I don't think I've ever... I think Panda Bear gets a lot of his skill from getting triple turnips every single time. Great edge guard with PK freeze.
Crowd Century getting the neutral B on Panda Bear, getting iced up.
Uh-oh.
But right now, Crowd Century still at the disadvantage right now, getting fared.
Absolutely. You can see Panda Bear mixing up his timings. Ooh, almost for the double spike. He's mixing up his approaches a lot, and Crafter's having a hard time adapting.
Yeah,
He's
such
almost
a
just got to
bad.
make a big guess and hope it works at this point. Well, very close. Back throw. Let's
Back
see an
throw.
edge guard situation. Uh-oh. Very close.
Oh,
That would have killed.
oh my
I
God,
was
that
like,
almost
he's
got the
gonna
up
do it.
smash.
Wow.
Oh,
Keeping his mind cool and focused.
how's Crafted Century not dead? Real
One
question.
strong back air from Villager. One forwarder off stage. One axe.
Ooh, the
pot.
sniper dashes
Big
hack.
snipe. He's
And
going
he's gonna
deep.
pocket it.
Oh,
No, he's not?
Oh no. Tech.
That
No-
didn't kill.
No tech. But wow.
Oh my God, this game is crazy.
What is happening right now?
There we
one
go, the back
that'll do
air.
it. Great
That'll
set.
close the game.
Both players playing their hearts out.
Panda really adapted to Lucas quickly.
Absolutely. A lot of mix-ups, a lot of approaches that were very solid. Not much you could do in that situation.
Changing up timings, it was well done.
We got some new Lucas tech, though. We got the reflect 2 projectiles with one swing. That was nice. That was pretty nice.
That was really
Panda Bear
good.
looking nice back there.
Crafted Century definitely tried.
Okay.
and got smacked.
Who's up next? Do you have any idea?
No,
clueless.
I have no idea.
Dude, it's so hot in here, dude. We are taking a top 8 wow, we're already at top 8. Damn. Well, this tournament has been sponsored by Illinois Tech. go to the Illinois Institute of Technology today. Don't actually. It's a pretty good school, but
I'm getting a $4,000 milliamp battery for $7.
yeah. Wow. Well, we're gonna go on a little break.
that
Thanks for
was
watching,
good, man.
guys. I'll get back later for top 8.
We're
I'm
actually,
BBC.
we actually are seeing.
No idea. We know.
All right.
Hello, everyone. This is Arcs. I'm here with Broncopolis from Northwestern, and we are ready for the first ever ICCS Top 8, featuring the great players such as Sorul, Shiro, Panda Bear, Crafter Sentry, Nuck,
Matt Beach.
I don't know all off the top of my head.
Did you mention Jabes?
Jabes, and Toad.
There we go.
Northwestern's Toad. Toad has been killing in this bracket, and I'm sorry I forgot him, because he's also the only Peach player I know.
He is. He's one of the only Peach players, I think, in the entire region. Well-known, infamous for his Peach play. Just terrorizes through so much of our brackets, and even though he hasn't gotten a chance to show it in the greater Chicago area, there's a reason he's the _1 seed and he's the #1 on RPR.
I'm looking forward to seeing that, because literally I've tried to play Peach, and I'm just like, how does this character move in a direction?
It's a character that functions like no other. The float cancels are the epitome of the character's neutral. The fact that you have to literally approach the game in a different manner than you would any other character is just daunting. And for some characters without safe aerials, that just has to be such a monumental task.
See, I main Lucina, so I don't understand the concept of unsafe aerials.
I mean Wolf, the same thing.
Okay, there we go. I see. We're all on the same page. All right, but our first match for you will be for 7th place. On the loser side, it is Crafter Sentry versus Jabes.
Interesting enough, this is a matchup between one character in Crafter Sentry who has very few out of shield options, being I think Nair at frame 10 is the fastest. Yeah. It's something. Versus Jabes, who has out of shield options in spades, pretty much. Yeah. Spinning attack, Nair, forward air, even the bomb throw.
Yeah, I think bomb throw out of shield is like, after the shield drop, is still like frame 17, which is a great option for like, hard punishes on F smashes, whiff grabs, etc. So I'm looking forward to it. I live with a Toon Link, so I've played a Toon Link a couple of times. It's really, really annoying to break that zone, but once they're off stage, that's how you beat Links, in every game.
Certainly, and against a character such as Lucas, who can edge guard if he wants to, that spinning attack rather has a vulnerability at its top position. So if he wants to go for the down air or the back air, he certainly can be free to do so. Or if he doesn't feel like leaving the ledge, just use the specials as well. The
one thing I will be interested is, does Crafter Sentry know the punish window for hero spin out of shield? Because the hitbox is goes away about 20 frames before the animation actually ends. So it looks like the sword is still swinging, but actually the hitbox is gone, which is why a lot of people often miss the punishment.
Right, it's so deceptive. The animation lingers for a bit longer than you're vulnerable for, which is, it's hard to get used to, but if you know the character, it's something you can punish pretty consistently. Have to see if Crafter Sentry has that in his knowledge.
And I believe we are ready for game 1. Loser gets 7th, winner goes on to play for 5th and a chance at our prize pool. And we start with Crafter Sentry going for a bold roll-in read.
Yeah, Jabes is already playing this to perfection, has the boomerangs out, does not want to play with his projectiles or without them.
The question is, as both of these like to set up their zones, I'm wondering who will eventually be forced to do the approaching.
And it looks like thus far it's been Jabes. To his success, he's managed to space these nairs and fairs to perfection, but cannot do that too often.
Oh. And Crafter Sentry gets caught out. I think that was a regrab, because otherwise that invincibility was not there for long at all.
Returns with a dare, but all of a sudden the up smash out of shield, another favorite of Jabes.
And there he goes. He's already using the bomb to force Crafter Sentry away from the ledge. And as we all know, Lucas, with that PK Thunder, not a very, very mix-upable recovery, and he is now down a stock, and Jabes takes the early lead.
Yeah, gets the exact wrong angle on the PK Thunder, too. If you're close range, of course, you can go for the tether, but that angle is so difficult to hit far away, and Crafter Sentry just unable to do so at a key moment.
Yeah, and just Toon Link has so many options to shut off the tether angle. Literally all he has to do is throw bomb up and just let it fall, and you really can't tether from any of that range.
No, it's certainly a trade that, even if you're getting hit by it yourself, interrupting your opponent's recovery, especially against a character such as Lucas, who might panic and struggle to make it back, that's always going to be beneficial.
Yeah. But Crafter Sentry slowly working his way off stage, trying to get the stage control, but Jabes with the bomb just threatening so many options. There's bomb drop out of shield. No follow-up. Gets the grab, and there's the forward throw, not killing yet.
Goes for the PK Thunder for the edge guard. The bomb does manage to pop him up, actually, and the Zair will put him back at the ledge.
Right. And it really just looks like Crafter Sentry is having issues getting back to center stage, as Jabes is just asserting dominance at the ledge.
He's not necessarily doing awful in disadvantage, but he's having a tough time getting out of it. He's just been spending so long there. He's not necessarily taking the damage, but when you have that many opportunities, eventually one's going to connect.
That's true. Also, I did not know Lucas up throw kills. I mean, I thought it was always back throw for the Earthbound characters.
Certainly does. It's an excellent DI mix-up as well if you're that close to the ledge.
That's true, yeah. That's a great option. But oh, there, the tether comes in to save Crafter Sentry. Gabe's looking for a panic air dodge, does not get it.
They're not quite. He wanted to go for the down air to end it all while staying on stage, but it's too late.
There. Crafter Sentry slowly trying to figure out all his options to break through, but Jabe says no. Get off my shield.
Up smash out of shield on top of the platform. One of Toon Link's fastest out of shield options and one of his most potent.
Oh my goodness. And Jabe's now just taking his time, pairing these PK fires, throwing out the projectiles, setting up that wall, and knowing that he has this stock lead, that Crafter Sentry must go for something hard.
He's looking in full command of this game one, even chasing him down, playing on the offensive, which you normally don't see projectile characters such as Toon Link do.
Oh my goodness, the dare not killing Japes, immediately buffering the up B for a second time. But barring a very, very strong read from Crafter Sentry, that will be game. Or not yet.
Oh,
no,
not
we're
quite.
not yet. False finishes.
Hard punish on the F-smash, and with that back air,
Crafter Sentry actually gets the dare while we were away.
Interesting. This may not be over just yet.
That is true. Crafter Sentry needed a quick and hard kill, and he did get it. But that back throw is strong, but not enough, not close enough to the ledge.
It's very strong, but it doesn't send it quite a beneficial angle. It can be DI'd, although
no.
speaking of angles, that one not going to be beneficial at all. The second SC for Crafter Sentry is going to tilt game one in Japes' favor.
You always hate to see that. You always hate to see that.
It's never
See,
good.
this is why I don't like the fact we switched off PS1, you know, because PS1 is just a straight wall. And with PS2, you can just get pineappled. I think I saw Hughes Flare Blitz get pineappled that way sometime today, and then it's just like... That PK Thunder did not hit.
I mean, it's a bit of an awkward interaction. No matter how magnetized your hands are, you do need to at least put yourself in the ballpark, and
That's true.
just wasn't
But
able to do that.
Crafter Sentry saying, I got this, let's run this back. We're back to Stadium. And take responsibility for his own mistakes and not playing the stage. It's a sign of a good mindset. Jabe opening with a quick 37 combo.
Every tech you miss on top of the platform is going to be a free nair or fair from Japes, whatever he feels like at the moment, depending on the percent. And Crafter Sentry has already missed that twice thus far.
And Jabe's with that really elegant dare to up air combo, just coming down so fast as a mix-up and then immediately popping back up. But, yeah, I mean, Jabe's just playing the patient game and then going for those quick burst options. And Crafter Sentry going to take his time.
Double jump fair. It kills very early. It's not the easiest to predict where your opponent will be since its second jump. It does take a while, but if you do have an opponent that likes to just hang in the same horizontal area, that can be a place where you can easily go for.
That's true. But once again, Jabe's is commanding the ledge and stage control. Lucas just struggling to find options that can actually hit Toon Link and break this zone.
Already used his jump too, and that's going to be another missed angle. This is looking dismal for Crafter Sentry.
Yep. Jabe's sitting with a 2-stock lead. Absolutely no pressure to approach or go for anything too aggressive. Crafter Sentry is now in charge of all the plays.
Released the down smash a bit too early. He could have gotten that if it was better timed.
Using PK Thunder for good pressure. Keeping Jabe off this ledge. Not enough.
Do you want to go for the PK Thunder too? Yeah.
Jabe's. Oh man, that tether grab went a little bit too far, I think.
This time does get the bomb, but not the fair follow-up he was looking for.
No. After Sentry. Oh! Misspaced his own dare. Got
Quick
hit by
down air,
the dare.
yeah, and that's going to be a 3-stock. Didn't even leave the corner of the stage. Just that ledge was his home the entire time, and as soon as he had Lucas trapped off stage, there was just Crafter struggled to make it back.
Yeah,
just
I mean,
pretty persistently.
Lucas's ranged options were just not fast enough to, you know, challenge any of Toon Link's options. There's like I'm Lucida. I have a sword, and I can't even hit Toadlink sometimes when that wall's up.
Certainly not. If you're going to be spending that much time in shield against a character with 3 distinct projectiles, and really 4 if you count most of his swords, that just doesn't bode well if you don't have a quick way to get out and actually do something, especially if you don't have one of those bombs scouted out.
Right. But speaking of characters with quick ways to get out, we are now having a Game & Watch.
Ooh.
Play, I believe it's...
This would be Matt Beach, so this is the banjo.
This is the banjo or the Mega Man. Basically, a large series of zoners.
Matt Beach has been going all banjo today, I know. So have to see if he varies it. I think he went Mega Man for a matchup once.
I believe he pulled out a non-banjo character in top 32. I can look that up right
now. Did he?
Now.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know he's been looking for using this tournament as sort of just a viability test of his secondary, but...
Yeah. Oh yeah, he brought out the Mega Man against both Legacy and Dudu-chan, and he brought out a Ken against Eclipse.
Interesting.
Yes,
I can understand why the Mega Man would come out against Joker and Legacy and whatnot, but...
So apparently, Matt Beach plays Street Fighter, and he's used to the neutral from Street Fighter, and according to him, it's similar enough in Ultimate that he can, transfer the skills over.
There we go.
Honestly, I'd be kind of hyped to see the Ken again.
I would too. We knocked the face game out of the way. 1 second.
U Chicago only has 1 Ken. His name is B-Cards, and he's already very clean.
Yes, he is. There has to have been some character lessons going on there as well at some point. Just some... I think they've met in some Ignition before. I could be wrong, but...
I would not know. I do not travel outside of U Chicago. This is my home. I stay in this very comfy hideout. All right. Game Lab. Anyways, going to submit Jabe's and Crafter Sentry scores, and now Nuck versus Match Beach. So, tell me more about the flat man who goes up and down.
That's a good question. Nuck is
Yeah,
Nux is quite famous for his Game & Watch. A character specialist, has been ever since Smash 4, and he's been rewarded with this character with a slew of buffs. He likes to go for a few, low mid% combos. The Nair and the up air are a particular favorite of his. Whatever he can do to just get him out of shield and back into shield and go for according punishes.
Oh, and there's the grab, Nair into up air, just like you said. And that's already 39% on Matt Beach. The names are swapped. I was really confused for a second, but this is okay.
Quick back throw from Matt Beach, though. One thing that might be crucial is his use of grenade, because Nuck does go for the bucket quite often. If he catches the explosion just once, that has to dissuade Matt Beach from probably going for it for the rest of the game.
That's true. And Nuck definitely a player with the skills of pulling that off, as he just did right there. Now, Nuck holding the ground, trying to force an option. He gets the Wonder Wing, but does not get the edge guard on the up B.
One thing Nuck will use over and over again is that up special. It's tied for the fastest up special in the game. It has a wide hitbox as well, and it pops in a favorable angle. Although the egg does bounce up into perhaps potential F-tilt follow-ups if he gets him on top of the platform.
Goodness.
Didn't need the platform for that one, though.
Yeah, apparently Nuck a little slow on the mash there, but also up tilt definitely capable of killing if you're not paying full attention to the down throw. Really. Ooh. And Matt Beach uses his second Wonder Wing. Nuck has still yet to figure out what he wants to use as his punish formula for this Wonder Wing, which is really, really, really essential to the Banjo matchup.
Back throw on top of the platform. One thing Nuck might... Ooh, excellent. That grenade actually betraying him there got him out of the grab.
Right, but, I mean, I think if you're Matt Beach, you take that, catching this panic air dodge from Nuck, getting him the forward smash. And Game & Watch, a good character, but also very, very, very light.
Yeah, and with all that rage, that almost killed that Wonder Wing.
Oh my
from
goodness.
The entire right side of the stage, nearly going coast to coast.
Oh, and there's the chair, the famous forward tilt, peeling off Banjo's stock at around 160. And now Nuck trying to not lose this stock so he can get this comeback going. Matt Beach not giving him much room.
Has been on the brink of the ledge 3 or 4 times this stock, but still living to 160.
Oh my goodness. Oh, he catches the down air with the up air.
Into the rapid jab again, and that's going to pop him off stage. Enough time to recollect himself and get a bit of a bucket as well. And as we see Matt Beach try and play this, gets the air rat-a-tat wrap, finally killing out that second stock, but it took quite a while.
That did take quite a while, but still, Matt Beach has this lead, and I don't know who parried that grenade. I assume it was Nuck, because I don't see why Banjo would parry their own grenade, but looked like both players dropped shield there. Nuck with another good parry.
A bit greedy with the S-Mash. He thought he had enough time for perhaps a half charge, but Matt Beach too good of a masher for that.
Nuck just kind of not sure of what Banjo's exact weight is and trying to figure out how much power he needs to put on his move to get this kill. Now Matt Beach is again back at 130, and honestly, I think barring a hard read from Nuck, probably not going to die anytime soon.
I mean, he could get a down smash bear, he could get a back air edge guard, but barring one of those two...
Yeah, but Banjo has those Wonder Wings. Wonder Wing basically stuffing out any commitments to a lateral edge guard, and gets the down throw to Nair. Nuck getting walled out by Banjo right now.
Has to approach from the Nair, but the Wonder Wing catching that almost as it expires puts Nuck into triple digits.
And Matt Beach now sitting at a very comfortable lane and goes for the other Wonder Wing on the forward tilt. End lag too long.
So intelligent from Matt Beach. One thing you never want to do is never try to punish Game & Watch's smash attacks. Wait for him to F-tilt afterwards or up-tilt, and then punish that. Those have significantly more end lag relative to the amount of frames they're active for.
And also he doesn't have to worry about accidentally trading with the forward tilt, because Wonder Wing is invincible. He'll just tank through that, so... Matt Beach. Incredibly good play.
So it is going to be the Banjo still. Nuck is a character specialist. He has the Meta Knight in case of emergencies, but I don't think there was anywhere near enough panic to throw that out.
Exactly.
So it still is going to be the Game & Watch.
Yep. I mean, as far as I know, Game & Watch is always the tried and true for Nuck, and glad he hasn't lost faith. It's a quick rapid jab off for the quick 16%. Hits the Nair, but trades with the grenade.
One thing that we might see from Matt Beach in this second game, especially given the Smashville picked, is the use of the grenade as a combo interrupter tool akin to Snake's grenades.
Ah, I see. But would that even work? Because does the egg, if Banjo catches the egg, does it explode when you hit them?
It doesn't explode immediately, but you might just want to delay your approaches a little bit to get the timer going.
Ah, I see. Well, as a timing mix-up, at the very least, Nuck can get some stage control off of that. Now, Nuck back at the ledge, trying to find a way in. Using Bucket on the egg, which is a very interesting decision.
Yeah, this time he actually just caught his own grenade, and I think Nuck expected him to throw it immediately, but he went straight for the grab that time.
Oh, and Nuck finally getting a punish on the Wonder Wing for the dash attack. Not optimal, but it's better than nothing.
Dashes in and waits out the down air too. That flat hitbox not going to connect either. They egg into up tilt.
Up the up tilt, yeah. Matt Beach just saying, you're gonna jump, and the flat man goes up. Oh, it's the 9, but Matt Beach nowhere close to the range of that
there,
9.
yeah.
Ooh, going for the down smash on the Wonder Wing, forward tilt. Oh, and Nuck going deep with the key, but he's Game & Watch. He can always make that back.
Necessary tech there from Matt Beach as well. Any one extra frame and that would have been a stage spike.
What? Oh, what a good use of the bear, getting the 2-3 drag down hits to immediately get the forward tilt afterwards. There's the Wonder Wing again, and Nuck just struggling to find a way to work around the Wonder Wing. Matt Beach, to his credit, doing a great job at mixing up the timings.
Yeah, he had the roll read in with the up smash, but just let go a bit too early, and now he's struggling to kill. Matt Beach is sitting at 185%.
Oh, and uses the grenade to recover. And once again, Wonder Wing's back on the stage, and Nuck, once again, just a little too far away to catch it, but gets the forward tilt afterwards.
Yeah, that time with the assistance of the drag down Nair, finally going to get rid of that first stock, but at what cost? Almost 2.5 minutes in.
All right. Right now, the key to this matchup is Nuck needs to figure out what his option is going to be for the Wonder Wing, because right now, Matt Beach has gotten away with almost all of them.
Yeah, Nuck doesn't necessarily have incredible ground speed. He has good ground speed, and his airspeed is very good as well, but if he whiffs a Wonder Wing at close range, he's not going to necessarily be set up for a hard punish.
That's true. The pain of not having disjoint. Now Nuck looking for a way in, gets caught in the down throw again and gets up smash out of it.
Wow, would you look at that.
Yeah.
Matt Beach, all of a sudden, this would be a massive upset. The number 30 or so seed against the number 2 seed. Who would have expected him to make it this far?
Well, clearly he must have, because he's playing with absolute confidence right now.
Yeah, no shortage of just gusto moves. He's willing to take trades. He's
Oh my God,
going in.
Got the drag down again. Nuck just struggling here on the stage.
Drops in there. One up air, but the down air will stop all of that.
Oh, and gets called out on the up smash by the Wonder Wing.
That time as well. He was charging a smash attack too, which made him take additional knockback. And I don't think if he was just standing there without shielding, just doing nothing, that might not have been the kill, but caught him at the wrong moment. And Matt Beach is going to move on into winners, I believe
Losers quarters.
excuse me, losers quarters, yes.
But good stuff from Matt Beach and good stuff to Nuck as well. Always a great player, consummate champion. But I guess he wouldn't really know the Banjo matchup, right? Banjo's still relatively new. I don't think there's a lot of Banjos flying around Chicago.
Not only that, there's almost no Banjos at Northwestern.
Yeah.
So there's a few people who've messed around with it as a secondary and whatnot, but that sort of fizzled out, and especially since Banjo came out over the summer when, you know,
no one was
very
here,
few, no
yeah.
one is here, exactly.
Well, good stuff to both of them, and I believe the next match we have on stream will be the number 1 seed and Chicago PR number 7, Panda Bear, versus Northwestern's very own Toad.
There you go. The Peach versus Villager. This is an interesting matchup. Peach notably struggles against projectiles, and that disjoint on fair and back air is going to be a nuisance on Toad all game long.
Right, but at the same time, Peach's edge guarding, especially against Villager, who really does not have a lot of options, should be extremely useful.
Especially. And Villager is the exact right weight for Peach to get some of these low percent combos started.
That's true.
Down tilt will lead into so much more if Toad is able to be on point with some of his executions.
Right. Do they know they're playing?
I don't know. I don't know if either of them are in
Can
the
someone
room.
go tell Panda and Toad that they're on stream?
Oh,
doing
okay.
Shiro? Okay. All right. Well, I've been overruled, and now I get to watch my own personal hero and owner of the entire U Chicago Smash scene, Soul Rule Ganon. Play Shiro, who I need to check who Shiro is playing.
He plays Young Link.
All right. So, well, first of all, canon matchup: Young Link versus Ganondorf. I do not believe Cyril thinks Young Link is hard enough that he's going to switch.
Perhaps not, although Young Link does well against both characters, to be fair. He
that's
does
true.
notably well against large targets, which Ganon and Bowser both
But-
are. And, you know, if you're heavy enough, you're not going to fall out of spinning attack combos, which work really well until about 90% or so.
That's true. Well, if that's the case, I do believe that Cyril will definitely go Ganondorf in this matchup.
Probably.
When he believes Bowser does not have a distinct advantage over Ganondorf, he always goes Ganon. Ganon is tried and true. He has experience on the character. Played it for however many years, and it really hasn't let him down that many times.
No, it hasn't. He is just a specialist. He is a loyalist through and through. Through some dark times in Smash 4, through still dark times,
Times is
but
ultimate, but
there's a light at the end of the tunnel.
less dark, you know? At the very least, it's somewhat viable, you know? By the way, this is our first best of 5 set tournament. Whoever wins this match will be guaranteed top 3 and payout. Therefore, we're giving them a best of 5 shot. And here we go. Soul Rule Ganon versus Shiro's Young Link.
interesting. I like the choice of alt as well. The Young Pink is something I'm personally a fan of.
And Soul Rule now gets the grab on Shiro, immediately closing the space with the dash attack. Going off stage, no fear, in classic Soul Rule fashion.
Yeah, if Shiro doesn't have a bomb pulled, Sorul knows that's going to be his opportunity because the availabilities on mix-ups are few and far between.
And there's the up smash on the platform. Everyone gets hit by the up smash.
Only 27% taken and already back into the flame choke. No hesitation from Sorul.
Yeah. When Sorul gets going, he does not stop. The moment you have fear of Ganon, he will capitalize on your hesitation to punish any of his options. Waits out the up smash and the bomb.
Yeah, showed his hand a bit too early there. Good choice with the short hop dare. Almost getting the or the fair follow-up, but gonna have to settle for the up smash.
Sorrel just bobbing and weaving through all these edge guards attacks. But gets caught out by the long-lasting Dare hitbox. Gets caught by the boomerang, but no follow-up from Shiro. Oh, Sorrel with the bold roll in. Shiro had that covered, but I guess just wasn't expecting it.
Yeah, I don't know if he actually thought he was going to take the bait, because of course the intent of leaving a bomb on the ledge like that is to force a roll or a jump, and he actually got it the first couple of times. And
There's the Nair out of shield, killing Ganon at 170. And Shiro now definitely... Honestly, this is pretty even, because, I mean, Ganon just gets hit sometimes and can't do anything about it.
yeah, he's such a large target. You might as well just tape a hit me sign onto that back, because that is exactly what Sorrel is going to do.
He gets the down tilt, sending Shiro up high, and catches the bomb into the forward tilt. That is a raw Sorrel moment. Gets the flame choke. Shiro, to his part, not missing the techs on the side B, which is very good, because if you miss a tech on a side B, that against Ganon, that is just a world of percent.
Yeah, that is deadly. You're forced to go for a 50-50 with either a roll to the left, right, or even just a neutral getup, which can really force some unsafe options. And F-Smash is Sorrel is really feeling fancy.
Oh, and Shiro gets the Nair, but Sorrel with the reverse up B to cover his back when coming back to stage, and gets the flame choke on Shiro, and gets the up smash right after.
That caught him rolling in. That's not the direction he was looking for.
Gets the whiz kick. And finally, Shiro calling out the jump with the up air. Now at 77%. Can definitely die to any Ganon hits here. But also, oh my goodness.
That's a powerful move.
Yep, it's very powerful, but also sus the eye a little, because he came out very flat.
Perhaps. I think he was trying to roll away and just got caught in the middle of that, but
yeah.
whatever the case, it just interrupted him and did not have the time he thought he did.
Oh my god. That is what we call a big brain Ganon moment. But I assume Sorrel probably banned Final Destination and probably Town, perhaps? I'm not...
Town or Smashville would be my guess.
Right. No, Sorrel would never ban Smashville. Smashville is the home of Ganondorf.
Yeah, but against Young Link, I mean... Shiro shaking his head is going to stick it out with Young Link, but I think a bit of trouble.
I think that's the right decision. I mean, honestly, always stick by your main until that, that moment where you really just can't. Also, I just realized Shiro is playing with a blank tag. I'm not sure if this is a no game, no life reference. Because, oh my goodness! Forget me asking about tag references. Sorrel saying, we are playing Smash Bros. Ultimate, and I am going to forward smash Young Link.
1 Doria, 12 seconds, 1 stock elapsed. Those are the stats, but Sorrel does not care about your numbers. All he cares about is that forward smash.
Oh, going for the Ganon side, but Shiro smartly using the hero spin. I think Ganon's dead here. No jump.
Wow.
Sorrel died at 69%. That is theoretically impossible.
I mean, look at how early these stocks are being taken as opposed to the last stage. All this open space is just encouraging this gameplay rather than Shiro leaving bombs everywhere.
That's true. I mean, Kalos is big, but honestly, the onstage part is very, very small and gets caught out with a panic air dodge, and Sorrel just up airing him, covering the entire plat.
2 stocks taken within a minute, and no signs of stopping from Sorrel's full. Once again, the grab into Nair.
Oh, goes for the forward smash again, but Shiro getting the shield up in time. Not gonna fall from the same trick twice. Gets the hero spin out of shield, but Sorrel still in a commanding lead unless Shiro can get this stock.
One thing Shiro has been doing better this game is he's been waiting before that shield is dwindling low enough to the point where spinning attack would poke, but...
But, I mean... Is it best of 5? It's best of 5. It's best of 5.
Yeah, that second game not looking so good for Shiro.
Shiro already willing to call it home. But no, he has one more chance.
And if he was mulling over a counter pick in game 2, I think he's certainly going to have to bring it out now. That was Smashville for game 3.
Yeah, that was a... Well, he's going to Smashville, which means... Oh, hero!
Okay.
I believe. I mean, sometimes you just gotta roll the dice, you know?
It's going to be a After that giant beatdown in game 2, gonna have to roll the dice a bit more with the hero pick. The Shiro hero.
Shiro hero. Oh, goes for the thwack, but Sorrel does not get hit by it. And this hero doing a quick 37 to Ganon, but now at 60 and off stage gets the zoom. But, I mean, Ganon's not afraid of that. Wiz kicks through for the cross up into the flame choke. Oh. Shiro.
One of the most underrated tools in Hero's kit is that level 2 side special, the Zapple.
Oh! That's, I believe, not knowing the matchup, and he gets the forward smash, and Ganon died at, what, 70?
50%?
50? 70?
Yeah, that was powered up.
Oh, but he went for bounce against Ganon, and he immediately gets forward aired.
I mean,
that's a big rip.
An immediate percent. Wanted to go for the Ganon side, was that?
I mean, oh my goodness. I mean, honestly, on Smashville, it's just Ganon freestyle, you know? It doesn't really matter what button you press. It's so small, you will get hit by one of them. And he rolls into Magic Burst, but he's not dead yet.
Although that's a really smart move going into Magic Burst. That way you're putting yourself towards the center of the stage, more real estate to DI.
Right, but right now he has no mana to mix up any of his recovery options. And Sorrel will take full advantage of that. Hero getting forward air, the dash attack almost killing. Gets the heal for 11%. He's still in kill percent though.
Yeah, not quite sure that's gonna matter against the Ganondorf up smash. Shiro already down to his tournament stock.
And this is why you never take
or winner side stock rather. Dark Dive, excellent tech.
Oh my goodness. And there's the up smash. And at this point, Sorrel is just gonna throw out all the haymakers. He knows Shiro's probably in a slight panic, but it's definitely still doable. Just gotta edge guard Ganon, but Sorrel is definitely not gonna make this easy. He gets the crit on the up smash.
All of a sudden, this is the change the face of the game. This is looking doable, especially with the Acceleratle on hand.
Oh my goodness. Ladder combos on Ganondorf with Hero. It's 56, but he goes for the Psych Up. I'm not sure if he's got it. Oh, he falls out of the Nair! Where the dash attack comes out.
After only getting Nair 1, Shiro is going to be at 143. Ganon can just sneeze on Hero at the moment and kill him.
Yep. But also... Oh no! Sorrel rolls into the fully charged side B.
That Kazap was fully charged in 110 after the hit, but Ganon was looking pretty clean up until that point, an ill-advised roll, and Hero is going to take a game.
Well, maybe Smashville works. The Unga Bunga works both ways.
I believe. I'm a believer after that.
I will never doubt Sorrel because I can't contractually. But, you know...
Let it be known, by the way, that my co-commentator here marked this as a 3-0 for Sorrel a bit preemptively.
I had faith, and then my faith was not rewarded. I am adding game 4 right now. But,
Oh, but the Bowser from Sorrel.
Oh, the Bowser's coming out. Interesting. Well...
Oh,
gets hit with the Freight One Sleep. Alt B's, but almost off stage. And now Sorrel at 22%.
Bit of a lucky top deck from Shiro. Didn't even have to react to that, but he's going to take it. Going to psych himself up right out of the range of that Flame Breath, too.
And Sorrel going for the Bowser. Although, I'm not quite sure why. I think Ganon was doing fine.
I mean, perhaps it's just general matchup preference.
Perhaps. Oh, and there's the Flame Flash from Shiro. Oh, landing Nair into back air. That is only true, I think, if you hit Nair 3 and 4. So I guess Bowser landed Nair 3 and 4, so it works.
There you go, that Whirling Fortress out of shield as well. 15% with only half rage.
And now, Hero with the Accelerado. Goes for the thwack, forcing Sorrel to jump. This is the Flame Breath. Now Bowser off stage. Manages to get back. Lands the Nair into fair. And there's the side B.
Look at all that damage. 27% from that move alone. Goes for the level 2 zap. The Zapple is not going to put him off. Neither is the Boom.
And now Shiro at very low mana. But now he's back up to 20. And landing with the Bowser Bomb. Oh, but there's the Hatchet Man. That will shield break. And the up smash will do it. Bowser is heavy, but he ain't living that.
With room to spare as well. Although the down smash from Sorrel is going to take Shiro's second stock. And one away from going to losers.
And there's the Nair. Trying to go from Nair into side B. Oh, missing the landing side B. It's fair caught out by Ryan. Now Shiro getting these combos. But
4 up airs in a row, but...
oh, that's the hose mad combo. We always take that.
The crackle slash will put him on top of the platform.
Oh, he gets the lock! And now Shiro still in the game.
That's a 75% success rate at around that percent, and Shiro...
but Bowser gonna stop. That's a 100% success rate at that part of the blast zone.
The odds just suddenly flipped in Sorul's favor. He's going to take it 3-1 and advance into winners finals.
All right. Oh my goodness. You know, sometimes hero's the answer, and sometimes it's not.
He was until he wasn't.
He was truly the epitome.
He lived how he died.
Right? Betting on the cards. But anyways, after that thriller of a match, we are now ready for our next top 8 winner set.
Panda Bear Toad. That'll be a good one.
I'm excited because, you know, I heard Toad has been playing really well this year at NU. And, I mean, every time you play Panda obviously a great player himself, you know you're going to see something cool. But also, you know, he's got to defend his own PR wins, right?
Certainly. There's a status to be upheld here.
Yep. And, you know, I'm interested. I'm interested to see how this will go. I don't think I've ever seen Peach Villager before. Like, ever.
Interesting. I think I have a couple of times at just stray ignitions, but it's there. Are we No, he's not going Joker, is he?
Does he play Joker? First, tell me if he actually plays. Okay,
no.
Okay. Just making sure.
I mean, he goes for these... He goes Peach main, Palu secondary.
Okay.
Olimar when he's really feeling saucy.
Okay,
but
okay. So hopefully we will only see the Palu if things get dire. But here we go. Game 1, Panda Toad. You know, I really don't know what to expect, so let's see what happens.
Rapid jab, but still a 15% deficit or so from Toad. Still has a turnip pulled as well.
And Peach landing, I believe, only like air into like back air, and Panda's already at 39.
Floats down to there. Had enough time to pull a second turnip, and just as he was charging up the Lloyd rocket.
Oh, and the slingshot actually clanks with the turnip. That is good to know.
Has that going for him, although he's going to be carried from one side of the stage to the other.
Yeah. And Villager Specialist obviously knows how to use his aerial to carry his opponent from one side to another. He's good at reading your jumps. He's good at reading your panic options.
Picks up the turnip again. Worth noting that turnips are not one apiece. Toad can always pull a second one if Panda has one pocketed.
Oh, that's good to know. Yeah, that makes... Well, Toad will definitely have no reservations about continuing to pull these turnips regardless of the pocket. And Panda will be limited by the fact he can only pocket one at a time.
Smash in the wrong direction, returns safely.
Walk up shield, both players still feeling each other out, trying to see what their options are when pressured. And
Backer will put Panda up to 114 and wants to go for the edge guard with an air.
Toad letting him float back up.
Stitch face pulled.
And it flies right off stage. But honestly, with Peach, that's okay. Now, Toad with the stage control, but trying to figure out how to break. That was an incredible play from Toad, timing his counter with the Lloyd rocket to catch out Panda's approach. Panda getting caught out for being a little too aggressive there. But now he has the stage control, and Peach has to land against these projectiles.
Off of the heels of that, wants to find a low percent combo because with this rage, although having said that, the up air will call out the jump and get that, and Panda will take this opportunity to put a tree at the ledge.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but the strength of Villager's up air and down air actually changed, right? Because based on what vegetable he uses on each hitbox, like the knockback and the damage is different. So
yes.
It's possible that Panda probably pulled out one of the stronger variations to clip Toad at the top of the blast zone there.
They are more similar than they were in Smash 4, so there isn't as big of a discrepancy, but you're right. And new in Smash Ultimate as well is that all 3 variants of down air, no matter how many turnips you pull, will spike.
That's good to know. especially Villager with that low recovery. All his force. Toad sitting with the percent lead, but Panda getting back on stage, trying to build up his little Villager fortress here. And Panda doing an excellent, excellent job of covering his ledge approach options. Just throwing out a huge variety of hitbox to make sure Toad cannot stand at the ledge and set up for an edge guard attempt.
Enjoying about a 30% lead, although Panda will catch the turnip.
Oh, but gets caught up by the fair. That Peach fair is huge and strong. Oh, and Panda goes for the panic air dodge in.
This combo 0 to 44 just like that.
That is Peach for you, and Toad going deep. Is he dead? Oh, he is.
Yeah, Pineapples himself under the stage, still 60% in the lead, but wanted to extend that even further.
Yeah, but honestly, Peach with the percent lead, it's fine. I mean, you're not exactly getting insane combos out of 70. So you take the reset. Now Panda slowly climbing his way back into this. Oh my gosh, that counter was out for a long, long time.
And that's the difference between Peach's counter and other counters. You want to bait it out with a different hitbox than the move you're trying to challenge.
Oh, that's good to know. Well, your Panda is smart enough to be able to adapt to that in the future. Now Toad just patiently waiting at the edge of the stage, not wanting to run into the Lloyd rocket that Panda is throwing out to cover all this space. But now Panda has Toad off stage. Can he get back? Catches the roll in. Goes for the force battery, but Toad using the float and honestly the slowness of Peach to be able to bait out that approach, you know?
Yeah, goes for the Peach Bomber, wants this kill now.
But Panda just bringing out the wall and now covering all of Toad's approach options.
Almost with that rage, the up smash inches away from killing.
Oh my goodness. Oh, he makes it back, but gets caught out with the roll again. Panda not dropping that dare up air. Gets caught out by the dash attack. There's the fair. How many resources does Toad have left? Is that enough? He makes it back, gets the Peach Bomber, but Panda living that on the other side of PS2. That's definitely not
Stops
killing.
his momentum with the Lloyd rocket as well, and he is going to make it back. Villager's recovery is absolutely immaculate.
Gets caught out by the back throw. Max Rage, that'll kill.
One interaction was all it took, and Toad just saying run that back right away. Wanted that. You could see the sigh of relief from Panda Bear. Knows that was way too close for comfort.
But Toad applying great pressure, just a few slip-ups on that last stock, but honestly, it's looking to be a good set. All right, here we go. Game 2. Panda up 1-0, but Toad running a very close game 1, and we'll see if the reads Panda was getting on that last stock was capitalizing on Toad's panic, or if he actually has completed the download.
Toad is one to play differently on the first and third stock, even if the percents are in similar spots. So knows that if he can go for the kill, go for certain riskier options, he'll do that. He knows what odds he's working with.
Definitely no shy of confidence in his play style, but Panda definitely capable of punishing over-aggression without fail.
Excellent parry, but not able to find a follow-up. It did cross up on Panda Bear's perspective, and the rapid jab will put him off stage.
Yep. Oh, and Panda just catching out all of Peach's lateral approaches, putting his slingshot and whatever he needs, wherever it needs to be. Doesn't get the roll in that time, but...
And if there's one Peach thing that I think Toad is world-class for, it's varying up his recovery once he's already pulled the umbrella. He can float in and out like it's nobody's business.
And that's an essential skill to sell, especially against Villager. He has bowling ball. You really can't go low, so you better be able to dip and duck down there.
Dash attack a little bit too low, but narrowly missing him. Gets rid of the dot eyes as well, and Villager will pocket that.
Now Toad at the percent deficit. Panda now running with the lead. Looking for a way in. Oh, gets caught out by the forward air. Oh, and Panda with the excellent patience.
Nearly killing with a back throw across the stage, too.
Yep.
The knockback scaling on that back throw is ridiculous.
Both players now just Trying to play a big punch, and that Lloyd catching Toad out.
Can't challenge that. And speaking of moves you can't challenge, Panda will use that opportunity to set up the tree at the ledge.
Yep, and now Toad playing at a much more noticeable deficit. Panda building this lead slowly, bit by bit. Starting to catch on to Toad's habits when recovering on the ledge. He's probably caught like the last 2 or 3 recovery options, but the Nair from Peach saying, "Sayonara, villager."
Yeah, Toad needed that full top fair. He didn't want to let this get too out of hand, already at 94%. And if he had missed that, who knows how drastic this could have been.
Now Panda setting up this wall again. Toad at 100, knowing that a few slip-ups and he might start dying.
Goes through and doesn't allow him to water the tree fully. Goes.
Gets the down throw bear. Oh, and Panda gets caught out again by the counter on the Lloyd rocket.
Very strong. He goes above him this time. Smart.
Yep. Toad now just hasn't had the lead and has been struggling on these entry options. Panda just playing patient, walling out Toad, reading all of his options on approach, and just basically converting on almost all of them.
Consecutive up airs will put Panda to 90% and covers himself well the fair as he approaches back to the stage and outranges the back throw too.
Yep. That's Peach for you. Toad just going for the counter. I think he accidentally Z-caught his own turnip there. And gets caught out by the, I think that was forward air.
That was falling bear.
Falling bear, alright, Panda did turn around. Now Toad with the stock deficit. Trying to break this villager wall, but Panda has the reads, has the conditioning. Question is now, can Toad apply enough pressure to force Panda to drop this wall, which has now been extremely consistent this game.
Already 40% and really unable to register too much. Pretty much has him at kill percent for a back air or fair, but unable to even find a setup in the first place.
Oh my gosh, Toad being bold. Just landing with a bear on that forward smash. Backing off a Panda shield there, probably expecting a roll away, but Panda standing strong. And Toad now just trying to figure out a way to get this stock off.
So back with the umbrella, goes
oh my gosh,
up.
The back air still not killing. Oh, Toad going low for a catch out, but Panda still living at 154.
And look at how beneficial these trades are for Panda. Already has Toad up to 96% even with that damage.
Right. And now Toad finally got the stock, and if there's anything Peach can recover from, it's a damage deficit. I mean, Peach's 0 combos will tack on the percent. The question is, will Panda let him get them? And the back throw will just shut it down.
No sooner do you say it, we see the immediate bans come out from Panda Bear. He wants this set over with. Toad has to calm himself, find a way through these wall of slingshots that Panda Bear is just throwing out at a moment's notice.
Honestly, the issue is that Toad lost the initial exchange, had the percent deficit, and Panda's a good player. He's consistent. He's not dropping that lead. You know, he's going to force you to earn your damage on him. And you know, Toad just got caught out a few times on his options, and Panda just coming in with the swift punishes.
Every interaction, every trade you make, every decision you make is going to be scouted out. Panda Bear has those eagle eyes going on, just knows what his opponent is going for more and more as the set progresses.
But going back to Stadium, apparently whatever Panda banned, Toad was like, this is still my best option.
And to be fair to Toad, I don't know if the stage was necessarily his problem there.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think not necessarily the fault of PS2, but Panda was living some of those float bears insanely long, and PS2 is a large stage, so possible that he wanted to go to a smaller stage, but I mean, Panda probably banned Battlefield and Smashville, so I mean, there are not that many better options.
Ooh.
Oh, caught out. I don't know if he has his float. Yeah. No, he doesn't, and Toad will just fall off. Once again, Panda taking the lead. See if Toad can close this deficit quickly.
That tree stopping himself from going for the punish he wanted. Went to the hard read with the up smash too, but Panda too veteran to not fall for that.
Oh my gosh, Toad Honestly, I don't know how he's not having a panic attack every time he's doing that. Every time he weaves with that umbrella, I'm like, oh my goodness, I hope he gets back to the ledge.
He's playing with fire every time.
But, I mean, that's the skill of a good player, to have the confidence to know your options, trust your own execution.
Only taken 30% onto the second stock, so if he can find the kill soon, he's not in too bad of a position.
Right, but once again, the size of PS2, that is a float bear. There is no short hop damage modifier or knockback modifier on that back air, and Panda is still living those at 142.
Even after the Peach Bomber, not going to carry him across to the other side of the blast zone.
Now Panda setting up this wall, knowing that at this point, whatever extra percent he get just makes Toad's job harder and harder. Gets caught out with the up air, falls out of the dare. Back throw, and Panda now living at 178. Honestly, each struggling to kill, not through any fault of Toad's as a player, but rather Panda just always forcing him to land the options that won't kill, but the fourth player finally sniping that out.
Yeah, Peach struggling to kill is not a sentence you hear very often, but that being said, Panda's evasiveness is certainly playing to his hand here.
Yeah. Goes for our landing here. The Lloyd Rocket once again. That Lloyd Rocket just covers so much space, forcing Toad to stand back, wait for Panda to commit to something.
The Dot Eyes come out, didn't get the up air because Panda delayed himself with the Lloyd Rocket. Pulls around the tree, not even bothering. Pulls a bomb!
Pulls the bomb! Panda has pocketed the bomb. This has a very dangerous situation, and Toad escapes that.
I think both Panda and Toad were just holding their breath there.
Yep.
Although, having said that, that's world-class awareness from Panda to just pocket the bomb, especially when he just pulled a slew of normal turnips. Didn't go for the pocket there.
That was just pure reaction speed.
The stocks are even, but the percent certainly isn't.
But honestly, so long as Toad can figure out a way to get this kill earlier, he'll be fine. Gets back to ledge. Panda going for a roll in, but Toad mixing it up with the neutral getup.
It's around that.
And cowls him out with the up smash, and now Toad has the lead.
Covers himself with a turnip this time as Panda wanted the down air.
Right. Now Toad gets called out with jumping again, and now it is even. Each has the high percent combos, but he needs the starters, and Panda is good enough to not give him that.
44% to a clean 0% last stock from Toad. Has to play this very conservatively. Does not want to let this damage lead slip.
And now Panda at 69.1%, immediately hit to 88%, so I don't even get the time to get the joke off.
Good counter on the Lloyd Rocket. The Z-drop on the turnip not going to face Toad, and then another up smash.
But Panda living. Stadium is big, and I don't know. I mean, I know Stadium probably isn't bad for Peach, but it's definitely hurt Toad a lot more in this match than it has helped them.
Waits that out, though. Outranges the grab.
Now Panda just throwing out these shots, trying to cut off Toad's approach. Toad doing his best to bob and weave around all this wall pressure. But Kyle's it out with the forward air. That'll kill it. Peach's forward air, always a reliable option. Good old tried and true.
Conversion with the turnip, too. He just cut off some of the pathways of just reproaching, and Panda Bear had nowhere to go.
Yep. Well, good stuff to Toad. Clutching out that game 3. Well, not really. I guess he did clutch. I guess any win against Panda is technically clutching it out.
It is.
In a sense. But got the lead on the second stock, held it all the way through, and now we're going to Battlefield for game 4.
This will be an interesting one. I know this is a stage that Panda very much favors. We'll have to see how Peach also gets quite a few things onto the stage. Any triplat.
Triplats, yeah, that's definitely a recipe for success. Obviously, Villager also does well in the triplats as well. Very hard to approach him when he's under those platforms, but I mean, Panda literally off stage, but has not taken any damage, just expertly weaving in the air.
And one advantage for Panda on this stage is that the underside of the stage is a bit more favorably shaped. If he wants to go for some wall hop fairs, he can do so a bit more reliably here.
That's true. But also with the triplats, Peach, these extensions on down tilt up air. Like, it's hard for Villager to escape. Not exactly the fastest character in the air. Oh, and catches the tech roll in with the Peach Bomber.
Narrowly missing with the turnip, but the back throw mashes out of it.
The grab. And going for about 1 too many Pelmos there.
Approached with no option in hand, he's just going to float off stage, daring Panda to make the first move.
Now Toad thrown back off stage. Counters the Lloyd again, but now Panda knowing the patience to wait out the hitbox. Going for the float into the Peach Bomber to get back on stage. Going for the up smash again, but Panda won't fall for that again.
Yeah, it has a significant amount of end lag, so if you can know what you're doing, if you see it coming out in the startup as well, it's very punishable.
Oh my gosh. Toad did a great job of dropping the turnip straight down, but Panda also just reacting and catching it.
Caught himself before things get too out of hand. The back air with a bit of rage, nearly doing the trick.
Forcing Panda to go low, but Toad struggling to really convert off the ledge traps. Definitely getting his percent in, but he needs kills as Panda immediately calls out the jump and up airs Peach into the top blast zone.
An official trade for Panda, still leaving himself at 119, and after that back air, very much near kill percent. But if he can play safely, avoid getting hit rather than trading, that shield is almost done.
Yeah, that tree took away almost all of Toad's shield. Luckily, he has stage control, he has advantage, he doesn't need to worry about too much shield pressure. Goes for get up attack, smart option. Oh, Panda going for the hard read there. And Toad just skedaddling out of there.
Peach Bomber's away from that forward smash, just over it, does not even want to try and contest the hitbox.
Oh, and gets the up air, that doesn't kill. Oh my goodness.
That's a Stitch Face too, so Toad might want to hang on to that.
Oh, just as you said.
That being said, Panda's pocketed it now, so it's in his possession.
But it immediately goes away. And Toad struggling to get these 0 conversions. I know Dare isn't the combo starter, but he can definitely get something off of it.
50% or so down. This is not impossible from Toad, but has to get something going very shortly.
He definitely needs a narrow down tilt. He needs one of the standard Peach combo starters. He needs to get this early damage because Panda is literally just chipping away at him bit by bit. That's sufficient. Oh my goodness.
That time the Toad expired before the Lloyd Rocket had even arrived.
Yep. Oh, good roll from Toad to avoid the bowling ball, but now off stage. Goes for the aggressive option, and Panda just nares him out of shield.
First hit a dash attack going to stuff Panda before he even wanted to do that, but the
Peach
back
Bomber
air.
lost to the forward air. Now Toad down basically a stock and a half. Counters the axe, but still takes 31% for his troubles. Pops 1 balloon, but not both.
Back air is going to be met with a shield from Panda. Up tilt to get him tri-plats. They just work so well in his favor in neutral, but as far as Panda Bear has the advantage, can't really do much to avoid that.
And now Panda still sitting with this 50% plus stock lead and not looking like he's about to die anytime soon. Toad gets the parry into the down throw. Volley mix-ups, gets the first turnip, uses the Lloyd to block the turnip throw. Panda really covering all his low options here. Toad just trying to find this kill.
Yeah, that space on the ledge, as far as Panda Bear is concerned, is occupied property. Peach and Toad can't even think of going there with the amount of fares and dash attacks that Panda's throwing out.
Now Toad offset going for the high drift. What a mix-up. He gets finally clipped by the dash attack, but the fact he didn't die off that, he has my respect for sure.
But at 149, and especially on such a large stage, is going to have trouble, especially when he's stock down.
Oh, and reading the roll with the axe. Forcing the roll in with the Lloyd, and Panda will win 3-1 over Toad.
Yeah, no questions asked right there. It's going to be Panda moving on into winners finals to meet up against Sorul. That'll be an interesting one.
Oh, that is a bad matchup for Ganondorf. Villager Ganondorf?
Might that be a Bowser matchup?
I think it's definitely going to be a Bowser matchup. But
all right, going back to the setup, we see Jabes right now, so
I believe Jabes will be playing I think
Shiro, yeah.
Yes.
This will be interesting. Toon Link, Young Link.
Interesting. The Battle of the Links. One has arrow combos, the other has bomb combos.
One has an uppy out of shield that kills. One has.
Oh my goodness. Okay, thank you for.
This is a good point. One has an uppy out of shield that kills. One has an uppy out of shield that combos.
You know, it's the minor differences that really make this game shine.
Of course, the nairs are vastly different as well. One is so much more powerful. One is so much more disjointed.
That's true. But obviously, both of these men, specialists of their characters. This is also going to be best of 5, as they are playing for their top 4 placement. Now,
Shiro and
versus
Jabes.
All right. Well, let's study. I believe this is a hand warmer? No? Okay, they're getting into it. Jabes just giving Shiro a moment. I mean, compose himself. Gets the up. Oh my goodness!
And that's an interaction you're going to see a lot this game.
I have a feeling that is indeed an interaction we're going to be seeing in this game.
These consecutive bombs, they each want to play similarly, throw out similar options, just capitalize on them differently.
Right. Both of them know their combo starters. They are different.
Good bomb conversion into
Oh
Nair.
my goodness. Is he dead? Well, I think Shiro might have saved him.
Toon Link actually has some very magnetic hands, so I doubt that would have killed, but
That's true.
beneficial trade with the down air.
Well, Shiro definitely will get the percent, and you'll take the percent. There's the hero spin out of shield from Jabes. Spin it. Sorry. They all look the same to me.
Spin an
I'm just going to
attack
go
there.
with up B from now on.
Can't really go wrong with up B or up
That's
special,
true.
can you?
Jabes gets the back throw and gets the fair.
Wow, that
Falling
killed
off
at
stick.
73%.
That's Toon Link's forward aerial for you. I've died to that many times. And there's another up B out of shield from Jabes. Shiro down the stock, but definitely, so long as he can find this conversion, definitely not under too much pressure.
Down, but not out. Interrupts the boomerang startup, though.
A dash attack from Jabes. Quick forward tilt.
And Shiro's certainly a fan of the pogo dare, but Jabes certainly, he plays Young Link as a secondary. He's caught on to this.
Oh, that's good to know. Well, I'm sure Shiro probably has dabbled in a bit of Toon Link.
Probably.
Oh
Forward
my
tilt
gosh.
at ledge,
Yeah,
too. Waited
gets
out the invincibility.
Yeah, gets the captured out the ledge hang. And Jabes with another landing forward air. Now sitting at a solid lead.
Where he stocks to 1. This is looking very one-sided to begin.
Yep. Oh, he gets the up B, but not gonna kill yet. Oh my goodness. Oh, the platform pressure. I'm pretty sure that was a shield poke. I do not think Jabes would be unaware enough to drop his shield. Are we gonna see an up B? No, we went for the grab. What a mix-up!
Consecutive up airs, too, will put Shiro at 63%. Jabes with a clean second stock.
Yep. And honestly, goes for the hero. And now Shiro with the grab out of shield. Both of these guys wanting to avoid that double up B interaction, which honestly, I don't know why. It's really entertaining for me, personally speaking.
It's the ultimate no you.
Ah, that's true.
Gets the air dodge in, but that
Oh,
punish.
waits for the up smash. Very, very smart from Shiro. But he is now at 130 at his last stock. Jabes working with a plethora of kill options.
A bit mistimed, but no matter for Jabes, he's still enjoying quite a bit of a percent lead and a stock lead at that.
Shiro breaks through. Goes for the tether. Shiro going for the down smash read a little too early. Jabes having a little bit of time to react to that.
Back throw? No, not
Not
quite.
enough. PS2 very big.
Pops him up with the bomb. Wanted to go for
going
the
for the
nair.
landing fair, yeah. Oh my goodness. Dash attack from Shiro. And honestly, Jabes hasn't got this kill yet. I mean, up smash will do it, that's for sure.
2 stock to begin, and Jabes with a bit of a lead here. Toon Link isn't a character that gets too much mileage out of Rage, but thankfully Young Link isn't either, so didn't have too much trouble staving off the comeback.
You know, that's interesting because I really can't think of anything significant that either player should have done differently, you know?
Yeah, I
Like-
mean, there were a few minor things, but that being said, Jabes just knows both characters.
Yeah, that does indeed make it much, much harder.
I mean, this is the type of opponent you don't want to run into in bracket.
True.
You can face a similarly skilled opponent, but if they know your character because they've played it and they have that first-hand experience, what can you do?
I mean, honestly, one strategy might be to, if your opponent knows your character, they know all your optimal options, right? So, I mean, I think the strongest mix-up would just to be going for like that, like level 2 or level 3 option, like not the perfect option because they'll always be expecting that, but like, you know, just immediately starting with the next level.
Perhaps a bit flawed of an option, but if they're not expecting it, it works out.
Right. But now this time, a lot more even. Hero exerting his pressure, going for the reverse up B, and Jabes living that with that good DI. Now
Interesting.
Shiro working with stage control.
Toon Link's aerial spinning attack does have a significant vulnerability at the top, but with the down air, he just wasn't able to make it.
Yep. And there's the tether grab. Oh, no tech from Shiro, but he Magna Hands there to save him. I was very scared that may have died there.
Bro, he's going to be back on stage.
Oh, Jabes going for the strong up smash read on the tech roll.
Goes the boomerang out. That was very close to connecting. He's going to settle for a projectile trade.
And oh my gosh, untechable. Shiro just falling down with the latent down air hitbox, and Jabes really had no options there, honestly.
At that percent, you only have about 4 or so frames of invincibility, but doesn't even need that to go for the bomb fair.
Now, Jabes behind by 44% as Shiro tags on these early percent conversions. Honestly, Jabes just needs to read, but Shiro on Smashville is doing much better at just keeping Jabes out of his space.
This is his zone. This is where he wants to live.
He's building his house, as they say. Oh, Jabes going for the spot dodge cancel up smash. As Shiro managed to jump out of that, but now percents closing in. Jabes gets the up air, and now this is essentially an even game.
Interesting to note, he did go for the down air there, and as we saw, that up smash, the up air rather, is going to outrange it. Pretty much any disjoint will.
Right. Oh my gosh, Jabes fishing for that up air, trying to call out Shiro, panicking with a roll or a jump. As Shiro staying strong in shield. There's a dash attack from Shiro to get this stage control, and Jabes gets the tether back, but caught out by Fair again, and that was pretty clean.
It was just so expertly done. Jabes has a mental timer in his head every time an opponent grabs the ledge above 90 or so, knowing when he can go for the F tilt.
Now Jabes, after being down for a majority of the game, now hacking on this percent, gets the forward tilt, he's dead, and Jabes going for the style. But, oh my goodness. That is, I guess that's Jabes. That was an incredible, just rapid conversion of those last two stocks.
I mean, it's hard to say that was a disappointing ending because, you know, if that dare connected, that would have been phenomenal. But as we said, Jabes is going to settle for a JV2. And
yeah, you know. I mean, like, already getting that hit angle on the forward tilt, that was already
but a bit of a counterpick. Joker is coming out for Shiro.
Oh, no hero, I see. Tragedy. But Joker, again, a very good character. Not sure if it's necessarily good versus Toon Link, though, because, you know, Toon Link has those chip options against Arsene, you know, no reason to hard commit when the big scary man is about to kill you.
Interesting to note and important to note that Jabes does have matchup experience here, does go to NU events frequently, and there is a Joker here in Versailles.
Ah, I see. Well, that will definitely help here, but...
We'll have to see how Shiro's Joker compares.
Right, but now Arsene is out, and Jabes really has two options. He can go for the kill, or he could just chip away, but he did play a little too close, and Shiro blowing him up for that mistake, and that's Arsene for you.
Quick Tetrakarn, there's pretty much nothing you can do about it if you've already drifted in from Jabes.
And now, Shiro will lose Arsene, and now here is the true test of how good your Joker is. How much conversion can you get without Arsene?
Gets up into the spinning attack, but still going to make it back safely.
Jabes playing the mentality that Shiro has to prove that he earns the respect with his Joker. Drops the drag down conversion. We all can't be MK Leo, but that's gonna kill. Now Shiro will reset with a small lead, going for that quick down throw up air conversion.
Spinning attack past the ledge this time. Japes, even though he's at a percent deficit, still looking very strong, although that air dodge in pretty telegraphed.
But Shiro doing a really good job with these Sojo conversions. Managed to build himself a 50% lead and is still threatening.
Slides in with the down tilt. That spinning attack is almost going to fill out the Rebellion gauge.
Oh, and gets called out with the force smash. That's not killing just yet.
Although any moment now, Arsene's going to come out and make things even worse.
The big scary man is here. Everyone run for the hills. But now Jabes knows he just has to poke and chip away. This recovery is very exploitable. As long as he doesn't get hit by anything huge, he will be fine. Jabes misses the tech, and Shiro went for the grab. Honestly, if he had picked any other option, he would have gone in the read there.
Tether's back, though, and Arsene's gone.
And Jabes, once again, with this excellent second stock play. Just once again chipping away at Joker, but now it is even, and definitely Joker now has the advantage because Arsene will be guaranteed this stock.
Moments after getting a bomb into up air, Shiro answering back with an F smash raw this time as well.
You know, people say that Joker is weak without Arsene. I disagree. That F smash still be taking stocks mad early.
I mean, there's strong and there's very strong from Joker.
That's true.
Even a strong hitboxes without Arsene are still very potent.
Oh, a great gun cancel into the back here from Shiro, mixing up his ledge timing option. James not expecting it and going with a great Rebel's guard. Mixing up the timing, but now, once again, will James play the poke game? Gets the DI on the dare so he doesn't get caught by the up smash, and now, once again, just poking away at Arsene. Shiro almost out of this meter. Japes playing this excellently. Arsene is gone.
Surrounded though, and Tethers.
Yep. And now this is up to Sojo. This will be the true test of Shiro's Joker. Is it good enough to get this kill without Arsene? Barring him not dying very early, and gets the down smash read on the neutral get up. Incredible play from Shiro. The Joker is real, and it's here to stay.
Yeah, this isn't just a counter pick. This is a powerful tool. This isn't something you just keep in your pocket. And Jabe's a bit caught off guard there. He does play the matchup, but Shiro plays very differently than a lot of the Jokers he's used to.
Yeah.
Goes for the Rebel's guard a bit less, but later on when he does go for it.
Yeah. I mean, the excellent use of knowing that Jabe wanted to throw a hitbox on last stock, delaying the Rebel's guard long enough to catch out those hitboxes, Shiro definitely knows what he's doing. That's for certain.
Whatever the case, he's on the board, although games 4 and 5 will have to be played on Jabes as a counter pick.
And Jabes went to PS2. And so this is something I learned from Albert, our resident Joker main, and also from MKLeo's Twitter, arguably the best Joker in the world.
There's a bit of debate there.
Yeah. And so, PS2 is just really, really good for Joker. You have the platforms to set up all the up air strings. You have the plats are the perfect height that Joker can gun cancel from literally any position on the stage. Like, it's just really, really good for Joker. And
you can also take advantage of those with drag downs too if you're skilled enough.
Exactly. So I mean, I'm sure this is a great stage for Toon Link, but honestly, I live by the rule, never take Joker to PS2. So let's see if Jabes knows what he's doing.
That's a bit of a trade. The Aegeon expiring right before Jabes.
Now Arsene is gone. If there's one thing that proves that Jabes knows this matchup well, is he knows how to deal with Arsene. Shiro has to fight very, very hard for these Arsene kills. Jabes is not giving them to him. And gets the up B out of shield, and now Jabes taking the first stock. PS2 not a concern for him.
Yeah, from center stage, very little he could do. Gets the Rebel's guard on only the boomerang. The Zare will poke him.
Now Jabes drifting back to stage. Gets the tether. Jumps this time, avoiding the down smash. Now the question is, what will Shiro's option be? Arsene is here, but as we know, Jabes has been dealing with Arsene almost masterfully.
Rapid jab misses the tech, and he's going to be eating another boomerang for that.
Yeah. See, Arsene encourages aggression, but the more you get hit, you know, the less you get out of it. And Toon Link, definitely a character that can capitalize on you playing aggressive, but Shiro getting that Arsene bear just in time before it expires.
Up tilt and up air, and he could have read the directional air dodge too, but was a bit hasty to throw out an option.
Down throw up here, gets the low percent, gets the drag down reset, gets another grab. Only 35%, but oh, and he gets the grab. Back throw, not gonna kill. Arsene is almost back. If Shiro can just live long enough, we'll be here soon. Oh, the rest of the up B didn't connect, and that back throw. Oh, he matches out of it, and now Arsene is here. This is the turning point of the match, no holds barred.
That red persona, that menace, is here to play, but gets rid of the threat immediately with a bomb fair, and Javes enjoying a stock lead. Shiro's on tournament stock.
And now this is definitely very, very heavy in Javes' favor. Shiro has to get this kill with Sojo and not be too high to immediately lose Arsene. But Javes respawns off that Anvil plat, so. Oh, mistimes the armor on the throw for the grab, but gets the bear. And now, this is ideal timing for Javes because he just has to deal with Arsene at 0. He won't die to any large sudden hitboxes, but at the same time, this damage will stack up very quickly.
Look at this. Javes is trying to retreat, but he's not having too much success. Shiro's just finding ways in, and even after being caught by some of these hitboxes, that's not discouraging for him.
And now Shiro has evened up the percent. He wants to kill, but Arsene is almost gone. No, Arsene goes for the Rebel Guard on the hero spin. Oh,
that's
my
gonna stage
goodness!
spike.
Incredible play from Jabe. Excellent use of the dare.
Wow, I'm not quite sure that was the fashion that he expected that to end. But
yeah, but you know, great plays from Jabes.
So excellent work for Javes. He's going to be moving on to winter semis by the skin of his teeth in that game 4.
Indeed, and Shiro out at a respectable 5th place. Good run from him. The Joker was definitely looking good, but Javes just got that it factor.
Proved to be too much indeed. On the other side, we're going to have Crafter Century and Toad. That'll be an
oh my goodness.
Toad Lucas and Vice, our resident Lucas at NU, did beat Toad the last time they faced off. So he has the matchup knowledge, but he can struggle against this character.
All right. Well, honestly, knowing the matchup against Lucas is half the battle. I mean, very few people know what Lucas can actually do.
Oh, is this not?
Oh, that's right.
Peach versus Lucas, my bad.
Yeah, that's fine. Wait, it's Banjo versus Peach then.
Oh, this is Banjo. That's right. Yeah.
It's Matt Beach. Our apologies.
Okay. So Banjo, again, there's not too many Banjos at NU.
Right. There are not too many Banjos, period. You know? So.
I mean, he's a fairly new character. Very, you know, DLC characters have to be absolutely busted for, you know, most people to take an affinity. Joker's like, you know, the textbook example, but Hero and Banjo have more niche uses.
Well, here we go. They are on the wrong side. You're going to have to swap their names. But fine.
So interesting. Matt Beach is going to go for the Mega Man instead of the majority of the work which was done so far in the earlier stages of bracket with the Banjo.
Yep. Well, I guess he doesn't like Banjo versus Peach. I guess I can see why. It's really easy to get clipped by Wonder Wing.
Yeah, playing the matchup by ear, it looks like.
Oh my gosh, an instant dare to fair conversion. Beautiful stuff from Toad.
He was at 66% at the beginning of that. Jeez.
That's Peach fair for you. It slaps.
Pokes through this time, out of the range of the down tilt though, although that second one. Instant roar back air. There's the ooh, he parried the last hit of the dash attack. I thought he could have gotten a greater punish than his own dash attack, but evidently not.
And now Matt Beach working with the stock deficit, but Toad stuck on that plat. Oh my god. Toad now just poking in and out. Matt Beach trying to get this kill so he can even things up, but Peach is nowhere near kill percent. I don't think even up tilt is going to do it yet.
He landed on stage, had to use that second jump because Peach was waiting.
Oh my god. Gets caught out by another bear. Toad just dancing in and out, gets sniped out by the forward air. Looks like Matt Beach is not going to fall for that quick stock loss again.
He's showing the willingness to go deep, although hasn't been successful thus far. Good landing fair, though.
Yep. And now, Matt Beach has evened up the stocks and doesn't look to be dying anytime soon. Toad got that early kill, but let's see what he cooks up for this next stock.
And one of the best things about Mega Man is that he can really be a nuisance when your opponent has invincibility. The Crash Bomber, just various places where you can put Rush, they can really get your opponent out of the way if you don't want them there.
Yeah. But now the percent is even. Matt Beach has completely made back the deficit that he had early in the game.
And so that Toad is just going to float at the ledge, turn up in hand, connects with the down air, but it pokes him in the wrong direction.
And now just throwing out these float bears, pushing Matt Beach off stage. But Toad now, the lead he had at the beginning of the game is almost all gone. Needs to build it back, get this extra credit.
Z drops the Metal Blade, but Beach too aware to let that happen.
Oh,
Connects with the
up
up smash as well.
Up smash out of shield. Big hitbox. Basically just scoops you up so long as you're standing in Mega Man shield. Great option.
Gets around the leaf sheet as well. The leaf shield, rather, with a carefully spaced aerial with the fair as well. He's out of a jump, so has to use the air dodge.
Oh, and excellent use of the parasol. Weaving around the ledge, gets it back to stage. Now let's see what Toad will do to seal out this game. Lands with the dare. Floats all the way out there. Gets the dare again. Oh, what a read.
Out of the range of the F smash. Got the Nair a couple of times, but...
Oh my gosh, that back air hitbox just armored through all of those lemons. And landing with the bear.
Oh my goodness, that was so unfortunate for Matt Beach that his own down air put Toad in position to get the back air.
Yeah.
If he had missed the down air, he would be alive right now.
Yeah, that's big brain spacing, question mark.
I'm not sure if that was intentional from Toad, but good capitalization.
I'm going to give Toad the benefit of the doubt. That was all planned. And now Matt Beach going back to the Mega Man. Confidence in his man. That's what we like to see out here.
Toad, of course, after Nuck fell out in Losers 8s, the last remaining NU student left. There is an NU representative in Jabe still alive, but he's repping his entire school at the moment.
That's
As
true.
is Matt Beach for DePaul.
That is true. I think these are actually, well, aside from Panda for UIC, I think those are the only, these guys are the only, like, college students left in the bracket.
Well, there's Sorul.
Sorul is not a student.
Oh,
He
that's right,
graduated.
yeah.
Yeah. He is also, he's basically our equivalent of Jake.
Yes. Well,
So is Vanson. But
we
now,
have Oats for that as well.
yeah, that's true.
Floats back. Although, look at this mix-up from Toad.
Yeah.
He's just weaving in and out.
Honestly, if there's one thing I will leave today with, it is absolute amazement at how Toad controls this character. I mean, like, the fact that he just doesn't get hit out of Parasol is wacky.
I mean, I say this every time, but Toad is a magician with some of these floats. He's just, now you're in range, now you're not. Now you are, now you're not. You're gonna whiff, that's gonna be an easy back air follow-up.
Now here we go. Oh my god. I think that was a run off stage, back throw the turnip to turn Peach around, straight into the bear?
I mean, I questioned if that down air was planned from him, but that had to have been intentional.
It was way too smooth and clean to have not been 100% intentional.
Around the F smash 2 and the down throw into back air skids off the platform.
Gets caught up by the bear there. But 61%, that's a good lead to be working with.
Back throw, no, he's going to return with his own turnip.
Oh my.
Beach, though, Fair is only going to be met with a shield. Has to burn the air dodge.
Oh, what a good mix-up on the landing grab. Peach with these float cancel into grabs. A deadly option, almost unreactable. It's probably like, I think it's like 2 frames of window.
There you go.
I think he knew he didn't have a
Stitch
jump or
phase
something.
2. Wow, he can really press the advantage now. Just has to be so much fear in Matt Beach to play around that. Look at that.
He kicks the picks about 69. Oh my gosh.
Imagine doing 69 with 2 projectiles.
And now that forward air is coming in. Toad with a commanding lead. Doesn't tech the Crash Bomber, but he's fine. Uses his own Peach Bomber to get back to stage. There's the bear from Matt Beach. Yep. Toad now getting stuffed out on all these people. Going for the high parasol. Oh my lord.
He finds the safety of the platform again, and look at how differently Toad is playing this second match. Wanted the hard read with the up smash, but...
Oh, and the up tilt misses. Gets lucky there. Toad giving him only a very soft punish.
Just compare this to the set he played with Panda. We haven't seen him thrown out the counter once.
Yep. Just confidence in his own hitboxes. I mean, Peach's hitboxes are very, very good, especially against Mega Man. Mega Man has the wall and catches out the jump with the Peach Bomber. And Toad with a strong 2-stock off the battlefield.
That looks good from start to finish there. Matt Beach is struggling for answers, and
honestly, I mean...
I wouldn't put him past him to go for the banjo now.
Yeah, I mean, always try and mix things up. But Toad pulling an incredible amount of cards out, and now here out comes the banjo.
Yeah.
Captain Banjo himself.
Not a moment too soon as well. Finally going to make the switch. It's going to be back to Battlefield, though, which Peach still gets some decent mileage out of.
Yep.
Look at these turn-up combos.
Yeah.
Z-drop, immediately back air.
Oh, interesting direction for the Wonder Wing. I think that was an attempt to B-reverse the grenade, and it just came out as a Wonder Wing. Big mistake from Mac Beach, but nothing too costly.
Whatever the case, Matt Beach is going to be playing this with only 4 Wonder Wings for his first stock.
All right. And 3 now. We'll see if it comes back to bite him, not having that one last Wonder Wing, but... Oh my gosh. Toad using the hit stun from the knockback. Sorry, not the hit stun, the knockback from the egg. Oh, is that a SD? No, that's a good use of the bomb recovery, but Toad just dropping these turnips on him. That beats a stick with the Wonder Wing, but he is now at 2 left at 139%. Toad is used to be at 69.3%.
Yeah, if any banjo player knows what they're doing, they're not going to SD, since they do have a technically infinite recovery.
That is true. But now Banjo is at 187. I'm pretty sure Peach has a lot of kill options. Nair is definitely going to be one of them. And now Toad sitting with this stock
Another
lead.
Stitch. How many of those has he pulled?
Honestly, I know the Stitch phase is supposed to be something like 1 in 10, but at this point, it may as well just be like 1 in 3 or something. It's often enough that you have to respect it in every single match you play.
Like, he gets these conversions. Like, he gets these damage outputs. He pulls Stitches. What more do you want from a Peach player?
There's literally nothing more you could ask for from a Peach player. And the up tilt finally snuffing out the jump.
Good conversion off of the egg, too.
That Beach only took 22%. So he's definitely not out of this.
Here, Rat-a-tap, Wrap to put him on the platform. Only gets 1 hit that time at the aerial, although no matter.
Oh, and there's a down tilt to the forward air. That's the damage that Peach is always looking for. Here we go. Goes for the Peach Bomber for the tech on the platform. Basically covered every option. Matt Beach not failing on these bomb recoveries. And Toad just looking to snuff him out. The Wonder Wing comes in, and the Peach Bomber immediately after not going to kill.
I have to wonder if he had enough time for an F-smash punish there, because it
definitely
would have killed if it landed.
Yeah, you will always have enough time for an F-smash, although I'm sure there's a sweet spot on the F-smash, so I'm not sure if
Perhaps best not to risk it, yeah.
Anyways, Toad still gets the stock, and now has only taken less than 50 on this stock, while Matt is working on his tournament stock.
It's the roll-in, but only 1 egg, and that's going to be an invitation for Toad, although saying that gets caught in the gentleman.
Now, Toad just being patient, gets caught up by the Wonder Wing, but It's up to Matt Beach to make the commitment to take this stock. Gets the down throw. Toad mashing furiously and gets out of that.
I mean, you could hear that. He is he is putting inputs in. He is pressing buttons to get out of that.
Now Matt Beach at 44. Toad at 132 and not looking to die anytime soon.
Back air, no. Even with that second jump, Peach still too heavy.
Oh,
Still
my
floating
goodness.
above, but
Toad is the masher of the century right now. 174 and still living. Although Matt really hasn't taken too much percent. Oh, that's going to be the kill for sure.
yeah, no amount of mashing would have saved him there.
Now Toad has Matt Beach at 72 at this fresh last stock. Honestly, Matt Beach can still do this, but Toad, after getting this Angel Plat advantage, has just been almost unbeatable. Now Matt Beach at 104. Toad not shielding the Wonder Wing in time. I think Matt Beach only has 2 or 3 of those left. Parries the grenade. That's Matt Beach get away with the spot dodge. And the up smash calling out the landing. Toad with a clean 3-0 over DePaul's Matt Beach.
Yeah.
Moving into top 4. And
Moving on.
remains the last college, the only other college player except for Panda left in this
There
bracket.
you go. Moving on to face Javes as well. I know the two are very familiar.
Oh,
There's-
that's true. That's an unfortunate team kill in a sense, isn't it?
There's an inside joke we have at Northwestern that we call Toad the Surgeon because he's precise and he pulls a lot of stitches. And
That's a good one.
you know, I joke about it, but he pulled like 4 in that set alone.
He actually pulled, like, every time he needed a stitch, he basically got one.
There you go. That plot armor came through.
Yeah. Can we can take a break. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're gonna take a quick break before we get into top 4. I've been Arcs.
I've been Broncopolis. Don't go anywhere.
Hello.
All right.
We are back. It is time for winners finals of ICCS. It will be Panda Bear versus Sorul. And Sorul going with the Bowser because Ganon versus Villager is probably like 80-20 Villager. So,
Yeah, I mean, either of these matchups sounds like a nightmare to me, but then again, I'm not Sorul. I haven't been playing. Oh, well, it is going to be the
he
Ganon.
went back to Ganon. I saw Bowser on the load screen, and he committed to Ganon because this is what Sorul does. He never betrays Ganon.
That switch at the 11th hour.
Alright, and Panda already just setting up this wall. And Sorul just trying to find a way in. But honestly, Panda just, you know, can just keep on hitting Ganon's shield. What's Ganon gonna do?
One jab, though.
Yeah.
These backers just out of range. Into the shield as well. Look at that nair.
Yeah, I mean, Sorul literally just has to not press any buttons and then pray. Because in situations like these, it's very, very low. But he does have the lead right now. But, you know, doesn't risk going for the shield grab. This is...
And look at that. He used the down tilt to duck
it's a
under the Lloyd
low-profile
rocket.
Lloyd, but I mean, all Panda has to do is just not put the Lloyd up high. I mean, Ganon still isn't approaching in this matchup. But the Nair catching out the jump.
Next, both hits this time. Gonna put Panda up to
There's a back
125,
throw.
although he has him off stage.
Let's
This
see
could
what
spell
Sorul goes
trouble.
for. Oh, avoids bowling ball. What is Sorul gonna do? Just staying calm at ledge. Literally just being forced to stay in place. Panda just throwing out these slingshots one by one. Slowly pressuring Sorul's shield. Sorul cannot stay in shield forever.
Yeah, can't even think of getting that command grab or Wizard's Foot started.
Yeah. The moment Sorul commits to an option, Panda will blow him up, but he gets the Nair! And now, Sorul up with the stock, but I mean, honestly, he could die very quickly. Like, almost there.
Yeah, as explosive of a start as that was for Sorul, he's still at 138. That's kill percent for a good Villager
And honestly,
hit.
all Panda needs to do is get one read off stage, and Ganon will die. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Buried,
And
that might be
that
it with
will
the
do
up smash.
Alright. And now, we are back to this neutral. Sorul left with literally no approach options, and Panda having no real reason to approach because he will do damage.
It's the classic case, unstoppable force versus a movable object.
Truly. And now Sorul losing stage control. Panda getting the reads on his approaches. Sorul gets the shield grab. Runs off with the up air. What's Panda gonna do?
Oh,
Gets
that's...
it. No rock croc. Gets the up air, and Panda misses his tech! And now Sorul's up! Panda on his last stock for this game, but
That lead is restored.
but once again, Ganon will die off stage. Sorul is playing with fire at all times.
If Ganon dies off stage, the trick is just getting him there, and Panda has struggled with that so far in this second stock.
But still, Panda has had stage control almost the entire game. He's just winning on these micro neutral, and now Ganon is dead.
Yeah.
Like I said, all you gotta do is breathe on him.
Down throw, not the fair. The tree messing that up.
Armors through and gets the grab, gets the up air, catching out Panda's jump. Panda will get back to stage. Sorul going for the landing fair again. Keeps on hitting the ledge, invincibility, and the balloons as he goes to stage. Panda will take that because Sorul will be in hit stun. He won't be. Now Sorul's being blown up, and he may die right here. Like I said, Ganon will just die off stage.
What a clean smash from Panda Bear. Just completely reversed the momentum of that game. He was playing from behind the entire set until that point.
Yeah, but that's Ganon Villager for you, you know? Ganon can blow you up, but honestly,
You're behind
he just dies off
until you're
stage.
suddenly not.
Yeah, you just, you know, Ganon seems so powerful that you see him get hit by that tiny slingshot pellet, and you're just like, wow, that's actually enough.
Sorul trying to unintentionally or not avoid the bunny ears, but they're still coming out
Going
from
back to the Ganondorf.
keeping the faith in the character, there were a couple of just unfortunate interactions, but
That's true.
he looked surprisingly good in neutral against a character that's really difficult to not get walled
Right,
out
but now
against.
he's dead.
That's dead. Oh, that might be
He's
dead.
dead. He's
Yeah.
dead.
He's actually
dead.
dead. That's a death within 10
See,
seconds
that's
and
what
a
I say.
0 to death
Yeah,
at that.
So Villager can just 0 to death Ganon. It's the only character it works on. Because Ganon just... See? This is what happens when you just don't hold shield constantly.
I mean, you joke, but we were one more fair from that happening again.
And he's dead.
Yeah,
He's dead.
Look at this.
He just dies.
Two
This is-
stocks, 30 seconds.
Ganon really can't do anything in this matchup. And he's dead.
Yeah, oh no, he's
not. Okay,
surviving.
never mind. He has the 9 hits then, but... Oh my lord. Well, Sorrel getting 74%. Will not get JB4. Then he gets the tech there. Gets caught out for empty hopping in front of Sorrel's face with the up air, but... Alright, Sorrel gets the stock. Sorrel...
I mean, I hesitate to say he's out of this, but
I will never doubt Sorrel. At the same time,
when there's a so roll, there's a way.
that's true. But this is also, like, very rough. How does he land?
With a down air, I guess.
That's true, but, I mean, Panda still has 2 whole stocks to work with. And now Sorrel is just stuck in here. And there's the slingshot on the dash attack, and... I mean, Sorrel really can't move forward. He just has to kind of just sit there and wait for his shield to, you know, get poked enough, and then pray he gets the read on Panda's mix-up approach option, and, you know, that's really it.
Sitting at 116% and
that's
goes
it.
with a slingshot again. That's
Yeah.
going to be the game. If you blinked, you might have missed those first 2 stocks, but
I mean, that's Villager Ganon for you.
it's the matchup.
It's a terrible matchup.
And I'd be shocked if we don't see the Bowser at this point.
I mean, Sorrel may just believe in the Ganon. There's no reason for him to... I mean, his Ganon is much better than his Bowser.
It is,
And
but
while Bowser may be a marginally better matchup, I'm not sure if he could actually win this one.
you're just as big of a target, but, you know, some of your air speeds and ground speed, they might allow you to weave in and out and force approaches.
Right. Well, here we go.